All right, we're live. Dog? Dog! It's so mean to do that to the people when they can't see us.
Okay. Did you want to sleep on me, or did you want to...
She just wants to be in the way.
Bed?
She wants to be where the people are.
Kisses!
No trash for you, sir.
Give the dog kisses!
Kiss the doggo.
Mwah.
Give the people what they want!
Oh, god
Here
damn
you
it.
go.
And Streamlabs can't see fucking shit because I'm on the wrong thing.
Wrong scene.
And now it's not capturing Foundry. Why is nothing going right today? For some reason, it's capturing Discord instead.
I keep forgetting I need to do those icons. Fuck.
I got it. All right. I live. What's up, bitches?
Right.
The general bitches, not you guys in specific.
Yeah, whatever bitches are appropriate. So, are you ready?
As I'll ever be, which is to say no. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
Let's do it!
So, where you guys last left off, you had found.
Oh shit, we're still in initiative.
Are we?
Are you?
I think we
so.
defeated that
No,
set.
you're
We're not currently in initiative, but it could still happen
Oh,
again.
the thing was stopping you from moving, the monk's toolbar. Anyway, so I fixed that. Where we
It's
last
still
left off.
paused, so we still can't move. There it is. Yay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just
yeah,
be
I
careful
was
about
over
moving
here.
because there's things and you might trigger something.
Mm-hmm.
So where we last left off, you found this crypt on your way into the forest, and you decided to explore. Inside, you found some basically creepy crawlies that you dealt with, and now you were just thinking about what to do next. So, what will you guys do after this?
We'll try to
Also
remember-
encountered someone who Amity seemed to recognize, and then proceeded to electrocute to death.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
last session was traumatic.
Yep.
Yeah,
Last
Somebody's
session
still not
was
speaking about that.
was the birth of Dark Amity.
Birth of trauma, Amity.
Denial's not just a river in Egypt. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's search.
And Iska.
Yeah, what?
Iska
What?
also had quite a reaction to Vezir.
Yeah, we were both traumatized last week.
You know who else was traumatized? Vezerin, fatally.
Yeah, but here's a fun fact. He deserved it.
I should disagree. He wasn't traumatized. He was shocked.
I guess that's true. The only blunt force impact was of the Kit Kat sword, giving him a concussion right before he was extrajudicially executed.
He got the chair, basically.
Yeah.
And then the electric chair.
That's
That's
specific
what
chair.
that's the chair.
that's specific.
That's the
What-
that's the
usually.
one.
You got it.
I think you meant the chairs on like wrestling.
No,
No.
not a steel chair.
Well, no. The Kit Kats gave him the
No,
steel
that's
chair,
my
and then
job.
Amity gave him the electric chair.
Anyone will come down to the southern hall with her. Because it's probably stupid to let her go by herself. Because she'll
I
die.
just got the mental image of fucking Turk in a wrestling match, and then the kid gets jumping into the ring with a steel chair, and it's amazing.
Honestly, listen, I once did, one of my old in-person DMs, did a one-off where it was just an extended one-off. It was like a pre-Christmas game where we were all wrestlers and we were doing a wrestling tournament, and it was great.
Hey, am I still
So-
enfeebled? I don't remember what enfeebled us.
You had a poison.
Yeah, you were poisoned, but I thought did you save against it?
Yeah, I think I
I get rid of it.
critted against it at the end or something.
So, okay, you guys move into the southern hallway. So down here, you basically see the detritus of what was left from this group of insects and other kind of unmentionable creatures setting up their nest here. There is a hole in the wall where it seems like they had burrowed in.
Oh no, I have a problem.
The
What?
hole...
I-
What's wrong?
I can't move my figure because there we go. We were both on the same thing, so I couldn't.
Oh,
move
I
my
didn't realize. I'm
figure.
sorry.
I've never had that happen before, so I was
Oh,
not
it's
sure.
happened to me
Wait, what's going on?
Okay.
It's
we're good.
because I'm short.
Okay, so yeah, we're good. So yeah, the hole it's too small for like a person to go in.
Not even a dome-sized person.
You could try if you really wanted to climb in there.
I
Are you
absolutely
sure
fucking
you
do.
really want to go in there? That's where all the bugs probably came out of.
I'll fight him.
Well, have fun with that, I guess. If something bites you, holler. I can't get in there with you, but if you can crawl back, I might be able to pull you out.
I love the idea of just not letting the DM finish what he's saying and just saying I crawl in the hole. I'm not
I
actually
mean,
gonna
look,
do that.
I'm happy to resolve that. You crawl in the hole.
No, you can finish.
Okay.
I'm not that dumb.
Yeah. Other than that, you do see some bones. Looks like things that the creatures may have taken back here that they killed and ate.
I think it would be a smarter move to just, like...
Not? I agree.
Look
It would
at
be
the hole.
it would be fun to
Anybody
not.
got light? We could cast it on a rock and throw it.
I can in 10 minutes. I can swap out spells. I mean,
the firebrand reveals that he has a wayfinder on his belt, and then activates it with the verbal component to cast a first level light cantrip.
Okay.
I have a question by one of the viewers. They say unmentionable creatures like those rats with the weird big nuts.
I mean, it was scorpions and I think a huge maggot.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's worse or better, but I would definitely go with worse.
Equivalent.
So is that like a... What is this structure right here? Is this like a table or something, or is it an actual tomb?
So
Altar?
yeah, it looks like an ancient coffin, basically.
Okay.
So, or stone sarcophagus, whatever they're called. You can attempt to open it if you want.
Corpse licking.
I'm curious not to have a repeat of the whole corpse licking incident, if you ask me. Just a thought.
Wait, what are we doing? Are we licking corpses again?
No, ideally.
No.
I was just joking about the corpse licking.
Response
Chris,
from the viewer. I like scorpions.
Okay,
Does this
well, we'll all do it
architecture
like that.
remind me of anything in particular? Like Chelish
roll-
architecture?
Society. Oh, and by the way, like when I say the roll is skill, if you feel like you have a skill that will be better at it, you can let me know. Because I don't know every single skill you guys have. Like,
Society's the one I like.
Yeah, you're not really sure. I mean, it looks vaguely Chelish, but you really can't pinpoint it.
Is there anything in here? I'm probably
There's a
not the best
coffin.
one to
I
search.
smell. Can I perceive with my smelling, with my nose?
Okay. You do smell some more. Well, roll a nature.
Oh, I rolled perception plus smell. Nature.
Yeah, the perception's fine. Nature's more to figure out what you're smelling.
Yeah, I'm bad at nature. Where's skills? Proficiencies. Bloodhound type beat. Thanks. No.
Okay, you smell something inside of the hole.
There is a thing. Wait, hang on. I've recognized it. There is a thing inside the hole.
Yeah, I bet.
It is a.
It smells similar to how these things smell, but you're not sure which one.
It smells like one of the bugs, or scorpions, bugs. Or they like spiders.
They're arachnids.
Yeah, but it's gonna
Like
be fucking
loose
weird. That
rocks
is a
or anything
zero
around?
nature.
I mean, if we had like a real torch, you could like smoke it out, maybe.
I have a torch. You say
Are there any loose rocks or anything around here? I could use a mage hand and just try to block it.
Yeah, there's some rubble around here from stones that kind of broke off the wall. You feel like you could probably block the hole if you wanted to.
I use mage hand to pick up one of the larger rocks and just shove it as far up the hole as I can until it feels wedged.
Okay.
Need some lube for that.
Oh.
So yes, you have
Turk is
successfully
gonna go-
blocked the hole off.
Turgus is going to go kind of absent-mindedly searching around to see if he can find anything interesting, because he's still kind of sullen after that last fight.
Okay.
Firebrand's going to hand the
That
crowbar
was a
off
bad fight for
to
him.
Turok, actually.
Okay,
What?
so
Sorry, I did
first-
not hear. I did not hear Firebrand over the dice rolling sound effect.
Oh, Firebrand's going to hand you the crowbar from their backpack. Hey, you want to crack open the sarcophagus?
All right.
I like how Firebrand still has they them pronouns. Despite
So-
your insistence that Firebrand is a guy.
So Turek, when you were searching around before Firebrand handed you the crowbar, you did notice a pouch in the pile of bones.
I will. Is the pile of bones like here?
It's like here in the corner is where they put.
I will go over there and kind of pluck out the pouch.
Okay. You take the pouch. It has like a familiar kind of jingle, coins in it.
Interesting.
Coinage.
I shall
Open it.
look inside to see if there's anything actually in there and how much is actually in there.
Yeah. So you open the pouch, and it has 20 gold in it. It looks like
Oh wow!
perhaps one of the people they dragged in here had that one.
Oh.
So I will add that into party loot for you guys.
Yeah,
And
20 gold. Yeah, and
So-
then I will go over,
Yep.
take that crowbar, give an attempt on this crypt.
Jennifer, you're still muted,
Okay.
by the way.
roll a athletics. Okay.
Yay!
So with a loud sound of stone that had settled there for who knows how many years, being roughly pushed up, the coffin or sarcophagus opens, and inside you see a wrapped figure.
A mummy?
You would guess.
I'm gonna
I
sit
didn't
up
know your
front.
mother was so tall, Iska.
Are you, Amity? Are you always having detect magic up?
But every now and then, there's actually an exploration activity
Basically,
for walking around. What is it?
So
Repeat
in
a
that
spell. I'm
case-
constantly.
yeah.
So
So
you
you,
use detect magic like
as
metal
the
detector?
coffin opens, you do detect some magic coming from inside of it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and poke my head in, or
Your head?
look over with everybody else.
Yeah, you see what everybody else is seeing. It's a wrapped body inside of the coffin.
I'm gonna try to identify whatever magic I'm sensing with an Arcana check.
Okay, roll.
I'm
Do,
muted.
do, do.
The Kit Kats are going to see if they know anything about, like, why the body would have been buried in this way, with, like, a religion, I think. Like, a burial rites kind of deal. Like,
Okay.
see if, because that's, not super normal to wrap your dead.
Oh, so it does it, yeah.
Blind jam. There you go.
Okay, so Kid and Cat, while you're not familiar with the exact reason of why a body would be buried this way, you are familiar that in the Vale there are several ancient ruins that nobody really knows exactly what period in history they're from, and they are known to have bodies that are mummified in them. And also, there are rumors that some of these bodies are cursed.
Hey, be careful. This might be a cursed dead. I've heard rumors of these.
We should say to them fight.
Did I figure anything out with my Arcana check?
What'd you get? Let me see.
If you set it on fire,
I
it might
don't know.
release the
I can't
curse.
find.
Yes, but the
Now,
rest is
what
the
type of information does that give you on a success?
Identify magic. I can spend 10 minutes to try to identify the particulars of an item, location, or ongoing attempt. Success is I get a sense of what it does, learn any means of activating it. Critical success, I get all the stuff. Failure, I don't know.
So you are able to figure out that there is some kind of curse placed on this body, and it will trigger if the body is disturbed, but you don't know the exact nature of what the curse is.
Friends, hands
Aye.
off. Don't touch it. Don't disturb it. Maybe we put the lid back on.
So we leave the body alone, and the body leaves us alone?
I don't know what it is, but it's bad.
We leave the body alone.
I like the sound of that. I'll be honest, I didn't know that you wherever you're from that's not here types are so cavalier about opening strangers' coffins. It's a bit weird, but y'all seem so normal about it, so I figure it's fine.
Scorpions can hide in coffins. The scorpion is out here, and maybe it isn't there.
The correct term is
it's-
utilitarian.
Disturbing burial places, kitten
Well, just-
cat, as much as trying to understand the history of this place.
It's just that, you say there's scorpions in them, but if you leave the lid on, the scorpions stay in there.
Sebastian, stop
Hmm?
throwing up. I'm sorry. My cat's growing. Be right back.
Good cat. It's about being utilitarian about this.
About being
We-
what?
We're due to stage a rebellion. We need resources. We need to check every nook and cranny for what we can gather.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. I don't
Well,
have any
some
moral
sort of
objections to this
undead-
necessarily. I've just been kind of surprised. Most people are a little more hesitant.
I might generally be hesitant, but some sort of undead king put a tattoo on my shoulder. And looking among the dead seems like the right place to search for what might have caused that.
Well, that reasoning, we could just go bug the cursed body, see what happens.
Nope, fairly sure bad things happen. Like being not a body, cursed or otherwise.
Well, whatever you say.
Here, you bug it. I'll stand over here.
No. I'm fine.
If there's nothing else here, we should get a move on.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, which way are you guys heading next?
Well, let's convene back in this middle bit.
I wouldn't want something ambushing
We
us to
look
the
north. Does there seem to be more corridor there, or just this
Alright,
little
back.
nubbin?
Is that a door? Is that
Nope.
double door? Triple door? Is that triple door?
It's just like a wall. There's
Okay.
nothing there.
And we came in
Alright.
from the east, so the other direction is west.
Why would you have a
All
hallway
right, but
with
hold
a dead
on,
end?
hold on.
Wait, hang on, I forgot about
Wait.
alcoves.
Oop, game pause.
What is that sound?
Okay, roll a perception check.
What, all of us?
I perceive
We'll see
that
if you
some
notice
loud
this
wood just
before
broke.
you walk into it.
I perceive some shit just happened.
That
Turek,
is
Turek
that is
roll.
an intentional
Because
sound.
Turek is the one that walks, so Turek's perception check.
Oh, okay, good, because I fucked it up.
Okay,
What was that
Turek, you did not see it. So as you're walking down the hall, all of a sudden the floor just falls out from where you are,
Oh,
and you
shit.
crash
Shit.
against the ground. Yeah, let me just see how much damage it does. Oh, well, you actually do have a chance. You can use the grab and edge reaction if you wish to try to stop yourself from falling in. And...
This is why I have the poking stick, yeah.
This is why you don't run in front of the rogue. Well, not quite a rogue,
We
but
don't
the
have a
person
rogue.
with perception. The person with perception.
That's none
reflex
of us.
save. Reflex
I have
save,
the
please.
perception.
That's
got-
fine. That's Firebrand.
I've got the expert perception track and wisdom to back it up.
Likely story.
Okay. Yeah, I will attempt it with a reflex save,
What is
Yep.
wrong with my fucking...
which is very much a no.
Unfortunately. So you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
falling into the bottom of this pit. Now, as he fell, so Kid and Cat, you see this happen, and you notice that there's other similarly placed, like, weak stones that are meant to be pitfalls all along.
That entire hallway is made of those. Hold on. Turek, can you... she's gonna try and help Turek back to safety a little bit.
Deep is it?
Yeah, it's not super deep. You're able to get Turek back out, so Turek, you can come back out. Let me unpause.
Turek's mood is not been improved by this.
Your camera looks frozen, actually.
Oh.
It is, yeah.
What the hell?
It's like a mildly shocked reaction.
It was. It almost like, wow, he's really shocked by this pitfall trap.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
he's not breathing either.
Turek's mood is definitely not improved by this.
I don't think anybody's would be.
Okay, so Turek, yeah,
Hurtful.
we can move you out here. So, yeah, since you guys know this is here now, you can pretty much hop over it without a problem. So do you guys want to hop over?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
Yeah.
reminder that
I'm gonna move you guys.
reminder that long jumping is it's a DC
Don't like
1
that.
per foot.
Oh, God.
But yeah, it's DC 1 per foot. So it's to cross 5 feet. It's a DC 5 check, which you can probably
Gotcha.
do.
Yeah,
Back here until Sparky checks the next few feet of hallway.
for intensive purposes now, since you guys have already triggered the trap, I'm just gonna let you get across of it.
No, don't run ahead of me. I'm pretty
Okay,
good
fine.
at delving.
Do you want my poking stick?
Firebrand is going to be checking this hallway for any other
Oh, I lost my
traps.
Do not see any other traps. But you do spot something at the end of the hallway. It seems there's some kind of creature attempting to hide behind this sarcophagus at the end of the hallway. You can see at least one thing there. There might be more.
Firebrand's going to draw his revolver, the slide pistol. He's going to level it, aiming in the direction of that, the direction they are. Come out! I won't shoot if you come out.
Okay. So you see a hobgoblin along with two other goblins.
Normcore?
Step out.
Normcore.
Normcore.
What the fuck does that mean?
I like the splendid one. So the
One
hobgoblin
of them's
says,
political.
Inconsistent, normcore, and political.
Normcore's
sorry.
wearing khaki cargo shorts.
What the fuck is
What the
normcore?
fuck does Normcore? Hang on, I'm googling.
I mean,
this.
it's
What the
like
fuck
you're
does
I am
really
looking this up.
normal.
Normcore is like you look like someone unremarkable at the Walmart and you
Unpretentious,
listen.
average look. Okay, why does... Okay, this is a hot take, but I think someone deliberately trying to be unpretentious is incredibly pretentious.
The phrase normcore is the antithesis of what normcore says it is.
I think he was described normcore. I don't think he tried to be normcore. I think this is just a perfectly average, unremarkable goblin wearing the goblin equivalent of like a Walmart polo and cargo khaki shorts.
Your average
I feel
goth.
called out because I wear polos.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations,
normcore.
Sean.
If someone ever saw you in public and thought, wow, that's just a perfectly average looking person, and then immediately forgot you were there, congratulations.
Okay.
That's called being normcore.
And to
Go ahead.
walk up to the goblin. Or towards it. Towards the hobgoblin. I can't move. I don't know why. Oh, because I'm on measure. I know why I can't
Okay.
move. Never mind.
So as Amity is walking up, the hobgoblin starts gesturing aggressively and speaking. It's
I cast
speaking.
warning words.
Okay.
Yes, what?
Does anybody speak goblin?
That's a great question. Do I after last
Do
week?
I?
No.
No.
Also, isn't charming
No, I
words
speak
linguistic
Dwarvish.
stuff?
Charming words, linguistic effects require the targets understand your language.
So nobody
Yeah.
speaks Goblin, I'm guessing, because everybody said yes. So yeah, nobody understands what they said.
Shit.
Roll your
Team.
charming words.
You might not want to go so far. Oh god, there she goes.
Oh, it's been done at this point.
Before you cast it, if I've heard it speak a language I don't understand,
Mhm.
I'll call out, "Hey, do you speak Common, by any chance?"
Yes. What are
Wonderful.
you doing in our home?
Conceal spell, charming words.
Okay.
Let me get back to that. We'll save. Awesome.
Okay. So does he know
Infestation.
that you cast a spell on him?
Because of conceal spell. Because I have meta magic now.
So
Nice.
I believe charm you only know if you succeed against the spell. And if you fail or crit fail, you don't. That's actually a crit failure that got
Spell
upgraded to
check
failure.
to hide that I cast a spell at all. So let me roll that.
So that's actually a will
Yeah, roll
failure, so they don't know that was
Yep.
I think the other ones might be able to make
Depending on her stealth check.
you know.
Okay. So the other ones don't really react. They just are kind of like standing at the ready with their dog slicers in their hands. And this hobgoblin looks at you and he just says, "What are you doing in our home?"
What are you doing in
Oh,
my
we didn't
swamp?
realize you lived here. It's such a lovely place.
Roll
deception not to laugh.
persuasion, diplomacy, whatever it's called.
That's definitely a deception.
What,
Can I
do
roll
you
a
think it's a lovely place or not?
No, it's full
No.
of dead things and maggots.
That's deception.
It's full of bugs.
Beans aren't bugs. How dare you call them bugs?
There was a giant magic, Sean. Maggot.
Maggot. Worse.
Giant magic.
No, a
Okay,
giant maggot.
I mean,
Leave me
maggots can't
alone.
free bug.
I can't read and talk at the same time, and I'm already a little bit drunk.
So the hobgoblin, his demeanor calms a bit, and he says, "Oh, well, we have been fixing it up a little, but you're still in here uninvited."
So we had no idea you already lived here. We're actually friends with the goblins, who live along. There's some goblins who live along the river. And I give him one of my cockroach rations as proof.
No.
My last cockroach ration.
Why do you only have one? How?
Because you ate one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was me, wasn't it?
Oh, we've
Okay.
had that cockroach ration for like a week and a half at this
So-
point.
I'm not
It's a
proficient in it. It's
ration. They
not
last
fresh.
forever.
At that,
Ration, you won't
he
know
seems
the
to get a
difference.
little more aggressive, and
Congrats, you
he
told
like
them we are
raises
friends
his
with
blade
these
again,
animals.
and he says, "They're not friends of ours. We left that village. We were cast out because they did not want to raid a human town anymore. We came here to live as we wish."
Really? They seemed much more aggressive than that. That's terrible.
Roll a deception again.
Cat's just leaning over to the firebrand like, oh, I think she's invoking ethnic tensions in the goblin tribes. This never goes well.
Okay, so he looks at you and he says, "Really? Did something change? Because we didn't want to leave, but we could not abide their ways anymore. But if
No, I totally
It's
understand.
changed.
I mean, that's very chicken-hearted. I don't know if they've changed how they felt about that particular village, but you know, we fought a duel against their chief. It was quite an interesting encounter, truly.
It was really weird, honestly.
well, maybe we'll go
He
back
changed
to the
his
village
name.
then.
He did, didn't
He
So,
did, in fact, change his name.
The hobgoblin says, he looks back to his other goblins. I think the time may have come for us to return to the village. The other
It
goblins
might help
like
you
nod.
to know that the chief is now named Boomhammer. He's changed his name.
he? Wait, did he not change it back?
No.
He doesn't have a boom hammer anymore.
But spiritually, he's still a boomhammer. You can't take that
I
away
mean,
from him.
you don't stop being a Boomhammer just because you don't have... He never figured out how to make it work anyway.
No, he did. He fired it.
Shot
He
it.
shot. He shot
Oh,
at
yeah.
formerly Carnifex and missed.
Look, he can be aspiring to have a boomhammer. Maybe someday he'll get one again.
You know what I think would really help him and help him to maintain his position as a leader in Goblin Society is if he quit helping these masters with all their petty concerns. You should try to convince him of that.
That's exactly what I told him. Did not listen to me.
Unless
As a matter of fact, you should sabotage them.
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
Goblins, you're perfectly set up for it. You're so fierce, so sly. They'd never see you coming.
That's exactly right. I like how you think. Well,
I have never met a goblin I didn't like.
That's a lie.
No, actually, it's not. I love these guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were trying to adapt them.
sure you do.
They're so honest.
And
Well-
Pathfinder's goblin art is so cute.
I can't say the same, but I do respect that. Now, if you wouldn't mind, we have a village to return to. And he motions to just walk past you and go out of the crypt.
I feel like
Really?
might, Firebrand's going to whisper. I think this might solve. I mean, this might cause more problems than it solves, but
It'll be interesting.
That's a way that... Okay. You might...
interesting.
I think that's a pretty blasé way to talk about the... You know... God,
Trigger as they walked up.
that's pretty... Amity, that's a pretty blasé way to talk about the fact that you just sent them there to potentially cause injury and death to our gobby friends.
What I'm hoping they'll do is convince
Okay.
our gobby friends. Are they out of earshot?
Yeah, they're gone. They have left the crypt.
What I want to do is convince our gobby friends to not help the masters anymore. They'd be such excellent saboteurs.
Well, it's
Which is what we don't have to do.
Amity is very smart. That was very well done.
So I'll just have
Alright.
to take
You
your
guys
word
got
for
80
it.
experience for weaseling your way out of that.
Amity is smart. She is not wise.
Yeah, no, I
She
feel that.
can do it, so she will.
Welcome to me in real life.
Okay.
Also, she adores
I've just
goblins.
never heard of him. Right up until him in the face.
Kit Kat
Don't think-
isn't smart enough to argue with you, and also is only a normal amount of wise, so I guess she's like, yeah, whatever.
What's it like being
Okay.
a normal amount of wise?
This seems like a bad idea for some reason, but it must just be, you know, like...
If we're
Just-
staging a revolution, causing inter-party conflicts to our possible allies might not be the best idea, Amity.
No, but
Wait, to send a message to Wyatt, I would, but I don't.
no, but she's right. The masters do not have the goblins' best interests at heart. This may cause conflict, but it will in the end be the best for the goblins.
Not sure that we have the goblins' best interests at heart, truthfully. It seems like you just kind of did it because it was a thing to do at the time.
It was effective. Would you rather we kill them? That definitely does not have their best interests at heart. That was the alternative. Was it not?
They're intelligent. They're sneaky. They'll do very well.
They are clever enough to survive this far. They are
And if
clever
they're
enough to
attacking the
survive
masters-
future.
Instead of being ordered by the masters to attack the townsfolk, they'll be useful.
I think you have quite a lot of faith that this is just gonna go how you envision it will, when you're not there to see how it's going.
Well, either we
Yeah,
Yeah,
kill them or
I
the masters
don't see these goblins being able to do much against the masters.
We are making a lot of assumptions that they're gonna resolve their political schism before they go start doing anything.
Well,
I'm just saying, goblins is goblins. I think you have a very high esteem. It's just gonna end up in there being even more dead goblins than there were going to be.
Well, the alternative was that we kill them. Would you rather we do that?
They're cute.
Well, I'll have an answer for you once we head back that way and see how many goblins ended up dead from that meeting.
Would you rather they definitely die or that they may resolve their issues with their friends?
It's not our place to make those kinds of decisions.
They
Whose
would
place is
fight
it?
us and that we would have to kill.
Whatever, do you want to commit some grave robbery or not?
Of course, right? You must ask.
You guys are kind of walking and talking as you've been moving your characters as you talk.
Yep.
So I'm gonna need a perception check out of basically everybody.
Yep.
Everybody?
Can do.
That's fair.
I didn't perceive shit.
Okay. Yeah, Kit Kat, Firebrand, and Turk.
Yeah.
You notice it looks like this sarcophagus seems to have been opened at some point in the past, like the more recent past. It's a little ajar.
Oh, someone's already messing with this one. Maybe the gobbies.
Do they have reason to go?
We'll make another attempt.
All right,
Can-
athletics.
And the crowbar over to our monk friend.
Crowbar attempt 2.
Okay. The sarcophagus just easily cracks open. And this one does not have a body in it. Instead, it actually has some random belongings. Something that was here at some point.
Sean.
And you find some treasure inside. So I'm going to put this in your party loot.
Sounds good.
But yeah, you find 42 gold.
Ooh.
Crying Angel pendant, hampering snare,
Snake oil.
Or snake
Okay,
oil.
snake oil is a fun consumable, especially early on.
Yes. I'm so glad he just had snake oil in there, whoever that was. That's why that guy died. He was trying to sell that stuff. Ran him out of town with pitchforks.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do in here? Because it seems like this is the end of the line for the crypt.
This looks like a dead end for now.
Yep. Let's head out south and then leave the crypt, presumably.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Hold on.
That looks like a
Firebrand.
dead end, unless
Firebrand will take point in perception because you never know.
Do you want my poking stick?
Yeah, so in the south, there's not much. There's just kind of walls with some bodies that have been set into the walls, but you don't see anything else down there. And there's nowhere else you see to go in the crypt.
Well, we've cleared the crypt. Let us head to the overworld.
Right. So you're back out, and I think that when you guys went in here, it was the beginning of the day. Like you moved in.
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
First
first move was arriving here.
Yep. So you have 2 moves left.
Grave robbery. Do I ever?
Just wanted to communicate that with you guys.
We're chaos, not good. Probably.
I mean, technically, I'm chaotic good.
I'm neutral good, and I think Firebrand's also Firestarter, whatever. Mr. Fire is also neutral
Tinder
good, is
twig.
my understanding.
They are
lawful
neutral
neutral.
good, probably shifting towards chaos as they become more ostentatious as they gain levels.
I don't think you could be named something like Firebrand. I don't think you could go from cop to rebel without becoming chaotic. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, but usually you do. He'll
Well,
do it gradually, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a gradual thing. I'm getting more and more ostentatious after.
I mean, you were already pretty dramatic with your fucking trench coat.
It's not a trench coat, it's a duster.
It's a fucking leather trench coat. Be honest with yourself.
Dusters are cooler.
Hey,
Debatable,
guys.
but okay.
All right,
We're
which
still
way you guys
trying to
going?
head
Well, our next
wood.
objective is in the forest as far as we can tell, so let's head for the forest.
All right. Okay, so you head into the forest, and you start to get rather deep within the forest. And as you do, it's covered in nearly impassable vines, it seems, to go through anywhere. And anytime you walk down a path, it seems like you're kind of right back where you started.
Well,
Magic, show me anything. Is anything magically screwing with our path?
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Mhm.
Can I hear anything?
Let me see your check. You don't hear anything.
Fuck.
At
Except
least
for
you can't
like birds
complain.
and
So I cannot hear if there's like a distinct tune playing.
Okay.
no, you don't hear a distinct tune.
Well, at bare minimum, at least you
Damn it.
can't complain about the party missing the forest for the trees.
Put it up.
No.
I'm gonna detect magic to see if there's any magical
Okay.
effect that's active.
Yes, there is. This whole place is permeated with some kind of magic.
That's what I'm gonna roll. Arcana check.
1, 2.
Okay. So you're not like 100% certain of what it is, but it seems like some kind of abjuration to hide something.
This forest is actively preventing our passage.
Hold. It's the thing. My cousins! Come to visit!
You're a fae?
Distantly on my mother's side.
Do you know
Once
if you have relatives who live here?
Possibly.
Oh, I see. This is one of those shaking a tree and seeing what falls out things.
Possibly, yes. God, I sound
Been
like
working
one
at
of those
Will
white
for so
Americans
far.
being like, I'm 1/16th Cherokee. No, you ain't, bitch.
Can I like detect a direction where the magical effect seems strongest?
The trees.
Roll an Arcana.
And also, does my wayfinder seem to be working properly?
Wait, you legitimately got one of those?
Yes! No, a regular wayfinder, not a wayfinder finder.
Oh, come on, man. You could do so much these stupid things with that.
Let me do Amity's thing first.
Yep.
Yes. So it kind of feels like it's surrounding an area, kind of going this way from where you guys are. Fireball.
I let everyone know that the worst of it's due east.
Your wayfinder. What type of things would interfere with it?
Let me actually roll the wayfinder. It's a compass.
Oh, so is there some kind of magnetic disturbance would interfere with it? Is that the idea?
Possibly, yes. A magnetic disturbance possibly would.
No, it seems to be working appropriately.
Well, at least we're not totally lost in here. I should be able to help us find a direction.
Yeah,
Though
the way it is you know like which way is which, but it's kind of like every time you want to go that way, it's like blocked off by like vine overgrowth. You just can't get through. Try to walk around, and it just seems like no matter which way you go, it's blocked off.
I see. I was figuring it was like Lost in the Mistlands or something, but nah.
No, and like you might go down a very long kind of windy corridor, but it just winds up letting out close to where you came from.
Okay. Well, that's our third move, so call it a night in the middle of the spooky forest.
Right? So you set
I
camp in the forest. Hmm?
I have a thought.
Mm-hmm.
I could
Just
cast
one?
Bullhorn and just see if anything can hear us.
That is a
I have
terrible
Bullhorn. I
idea.
haven't been able to use it yet.
Okay,
That
does this
seems-
happen? Or are we just discussing it?
I'm discussing right now because I just.
This is Firebrand's reaction. Just like,
Well,
Don't do that? Oh, I should
no,
do it. We should do it.
do not.
well,
Do
Yeah.
not.
my
Yeah.
thinking is we've
Maybe we
spent.
should do it in the morning.
Well, here, listen. A, it's loud and I don't want to hear it. B, we've spent so long stomping around these woods that if someone was around who would hear us, they'd probably heard us by now.
That,
And if they
but
haven't
maybe
heard us
they don't
now,
want
they'll
to
probably
wish-
hear us stomping around tomorrow.
That, but if we yell at them, maybe they come to speak.
Maybe they can come to speak if they bloody want to.
Maybe tomorrow, if we can't come up with any other way to convince the forest to let us through, then tomorrow, when we're all feeling refreshed, we could announce our intentions. Obviously, you're right. Our presence is probably quite known.
But it could be.
But it might be
more.
helpful to. Maybe it would help to let whatever it is know what we're looking for. This berry hide. Berry something. Berry hide. Zanlin berry hide.
Okay, as you say, Zanlin Berryhide, the vines immediately open up.
See?
Oh, well, you didn't bloody need Bullhorn for that, did you?
But it
Everybody's
would've been
feeling very
fun.
vindicated right now.
It would have been fun.
Look, first rule of tavern, inside voices prevail.
No.
Well, we have our way through, but I'm tired, so we should probably set up watches and go to bed.
I like the sound of that.
My only concern is whether dropping this spell constitutes an invitation, and we might risk insulting our host by not taking it.
I mean, I suppose we could see if there's anything immediately on the other side of the vines, but we shouldn't be doing a whole lot of extra traveling today, I don't think.
Maybe Firebrand. Maybe you could scout ahead a little bit, just if there's something immediately there. And if there's not, come back.
I feel somewhat dubious about sending our scout through that alone, just in case.
I'd be able to get out, no problem. That said, someone else would need to take first watch. I have this light, so I can take whatever watch is necessary. But that's up to what you want to do. If you want me to try and get a lay of the land up ahead.
We can
If
get a
ahead-
lay of the land ahead tomorrow, personally. The forest ain't going anywhere.
Well, the forest is clearly listening, so... Forest! We're just sleeping! We'll come in tomorrow!
Roll a
Can you
perception
please?
check.
Did the trees seem to be watching?
Something was listening.
It was. Sure.
Okay, you could swear you hear almost a whispering sound through the trees that says, "Very well."
Harry Potter.
Who?
No.
Is there more mysterious figures from your background I need to know about before we go into the woods? No? Well, okay.
I mean, we probably would like to know, but will we get?
Well,
No.
let's call it a night. I'll take first watch if you don't want me to go ahead.
I know.
So
I think it's fine.
you set up camp, and Firebrand, since you're taking first watch, roll a perception check.
Yep.
Okay. So everything seems completely quiet. And then all of a sudden, you just feel this warm liquid pouring all over you. And you smell like a sweetness, and you hear giggle.
I hated that.
Do I like see anything? Because they're probably going to have repeat a spell on the light spell on himself.
Okay, so yeah, you can roll another perception. The liquid, it's kind of like rolling down your face, and it's getting hard to see.
Do we see anything rolling down his face at this point?
You're asleep.
You're
Yeah, we're asleep.
Oh, right. I'm still asleep. Never mind.
No, like you can't see anything.
Firebrand is going to quick draw his spare pistol and then fire it up in the air, startling everyone awake.
That was rude.
Jesus.
Okay, you all wake up to a loud gunshot.
Iska's immediately ready to fight.
The Kit Kat's scrambling for their sword and then looking around.
And you see Firebrand covered in honey.
What the fuck?
Detect magic. Has anything changed?
Yeah, you detect magic around here.
Has it changed from when we went to sleep?
Can you tell?
Yeah, you can filter out anything you like already know exists.
Okay.
Like you wouldn't detect magic on like your friend's equipment and such.
So then, yes, you do detect a different kind of magic.
Mr. Firebrand, why you got all that stuff on you?
He's just giggling.
What is that? She sticks out a finger and like runs it through and tastes it like, oh my god, where'd you get all this honey?
It's delicious.
That's good that's good. I don't think she'd say it's good as fuck, Saturn would, but
Just start gobbling the honey.
she's definitely like
You
waits a moment before reaching a finger over and getting a little bit more honey off of him.
Oh, poor deprived kid.
you see Firebrand having taken his outer coat off, revealing his undershirt.
Yeah, it's pretty much gotten everywhere. I mean...
Amity casts prestidigitation and unstickifies you.
Okay.
No, the honey.
The honey is gone now. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well. Blast.
If we left him like that, he was just going to start attracting bugs.
Knowing you're a Canaanite, there's time for mead elsewhere or later.
It is not
Hey, but the honey was there now. What a waste. Ugh. Whatever, I'm going back to bed.
Turok is very grumpy as he goes back to bed after being awakened by something very loud that turns out is not much.
There is no fight.
What do you expect him to do? Sit there covered in honey until second watch happens?
Yes!
Yeah.
Why would you fire a gun?
He should have just sat there, no solda, and then we wake up to see Tex just looking like his head got replaced by a caramel apple.
So do you guys try to go back to sleep?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Firebrand, you're able to go to sleep as well as the night moves on.
I can't take notes anymore, guys. My cat's sitting on
Let's
me.
say
What's next?
This time it is Kid and Cat's watch.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Sure. I have dark vision if it matters.
Okay. So you don't see anything. And at some point, you just blink your eyes. And when your eyes open, there's like this huge demonic face in front of you, staring dead into your eyes. It's like it's big as your entire body. And it just goes, boom, and disappears.
I think the correct thing to do is to roll for it.
Roll for what?
Okay.
Whether or not she reacts to that immediately.
Yeah, it is up to you how you react. You did not fail the save.
I think she, like, you know, jumps in her seat a little bit, and, like, there's, like, the little bit of clatter of her plates moving, because she put those on for her watch or whatever. But she realizes very quickly that there was a prank, and she just sort of keeps her mouth closed.
And
It
you
doesn't
can
wake
also
everybody
hear
up like some people.
you can hear a
Mm-mm.
faint giggling in the distance once again.
Well, it's a fun watch at least. She thought it was pretty good.
All
Wasn't
right.
bad.
So with that, the rest of the night is uneventful. Nothing actually bad happens, and you all wake up in the morning.
So, was there anything worth shooting about, or?
Oh, I think whoever that was tried to spook me during my watch, but didn't fire any guns about it.
Some people cannot handle them.
You know, I could designate my spare pistol as a signal pistol for waking people up on watch.
If you do that,
I,
swear to God,
I could
this will
short you a
apply my
hand too, but let's
dismantling
not talk
further
about
with
things
this.
that would make people upset, shall we?
Oh, my shutter.
Okay. So what do you guys do? You're all awake now in the forest.
Well, we got to do our morning prep, so I imagine we're going to spend an hour doing that. I'm going to put up together some bullets and bombs.
Iska's gonna glare at the firebrand.
Hold on, I'm checking some spells. I don't think I'm gonna change anything.
Do I want a blight bomb or a star grenade? I think blight bomb might be
Star
better.
bomb.
Well, no, the blight bomb does d6. Oh,
No,
it's
set fire to the world.
the blight bomb does poison. It's
Light or light?
d6 poison.
Oh, poison is fun.
The d6 poison, d4 persistent poison, and then 1 splash poison.
The Kit Kats, while getting their armor on and preparing their usual medical tools, are going to take the time to affix that crying angel pendant to their armor, and then also add the bottles of snake oil to their medical supplies.
What does the snake oil
Right.
do exactly?
It makes you think you're not actually suffering from a condition.
It's a fucking placebo?
It's literal.
Yeah.
That's snake oil.
Amazing. I love that. Thank you, Paizo. That's adorable.
Amity wants to approach Iska when she's done prepping her spells.
That.
Is that no? I thought sorcerers just wake
They
up
don't.
with spells.
No, once Amity's done.
Oh, once
Yeah,
Amity's
no,
done preparing
Iska's
spells.
just been eating breakfast and sleepily glaring at Firebrand.
Turk's been working out.
What did you
Turk's
expect
just
him to
been
do?
working out aggressively.
Sit there and be sticky. Like a real
Turk's
man.
found a sturdy tree branch, and he's like doing curl ups on the tree branch.
I wanted to talk to you about the other night. And that man who accosted us. And I wanted to tell you thank you.
It is
I think you were insane to attack him the way you did. But you were defending me, and I really appreciated it.
It is I will not smash this out. You're running on this very serious moment. It is. I will not say it was entirely about you. It was,
Well?
and it was also about the moment you scream, all I could think was not again. And I cannot tell you what that means.
Well, I can't blame you for it.
But
I'd rather lost control myself.
can tell you it will not. I will not allow anybody in this group to die. If I can help it. But especially not in the middle of the night by an enemy.
I appreciate that. And I understand about losing control. I don't remember casting that cantrip. I was just so angry.
Scared.
And it was so satisfying to see him like that. I never showed anyone the note he had on him, though. And I pull out a piece of paper and I show you the note. And it basically says it was orders to get the pendant, use whatever means you deem necessary, and kill any witnesses.
He deserved everything you did and more.
Feel better about it if I'd read the note before I killed him. Because he did, he deserved it, but that's not why I killed him. I was just mad.
You already knew he was being paid to do it. You already knew he threatened you and your loved ones. You
Well,
did not need to know that he was being paid orders. You did not. This was no. He was not doing this for some sick enjoyment. It did not matter what his motivation was. It matters what he did. What he did was wrong.
No, you don't understand. I don't feel bad that he's dead. And I'd do it again. But I'm going to... When I kill the rest of the people who attacked my family, who killed Millicent, who hurt Zora, I'm going to do it because that's what they did, because I know it, and that's what they deserve, not because I'm angry.
It is okay to be angry that they hurt you and that they scared you.
Anyway, I give you one of the daggers that Vezrin had on him, and I keep the other one for myself.
Thank you. Knives are useful.
I've been following, Shell. I've been following Shellen all my life, because Zora did. Mm-hmm. And she's lovely. I think in a peaceful life I'd go far with that, but I think Callistria's who's going to help me now. And I just wanted to tell you thank you, that's all.
I will do it again, and I will.
And I am formally changing my deity to Callistria, because I am swearing vengeance.
But Esther doesn't know who that is, and neither do I.
Nice.
That's my thing, that's my whole thing, we're ready to go.
Amity just like, God forgive me, but I'm going back to the elf me.
Well, back to it. She's got other issues with that, but she's doing it anyway.
I'm glad that we had this bonding moment. I feel
Elf following Callistria, that's actually par for the course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Amity's got other issues there.
Alright, so everybody
She's young and
gets,
traumatized. What can you say?
50 experience for role-playing.
Ooh.
There you
We'll
go.
take
Thank you.
Yum yum yum
run.
yum 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 yum.
Well, we're already knocking on the door of level 3, relatively
You're in there.
speaking.
I'll be real with you.
Open the
I almost
compendium.
cried in real life because I'm an emotional little baby. That was some good roleplay.
Yeah, that was a great scene, guys.
Yeah.
Props.
Okay.
All right, now back to what's at hand, though.
The fucking fairies and Firebrand's stickiness.
Amity's calling into the woods in Sylvan because she has some suspicions. We're on our way! Thanks for the good night's sleep!
Okay.
Firebrand.
So, do you guys venture further into the forest?
Obviously.
Deeper into the
Straight
forest we
east.
go.
All right.
This is a really pretty picture.
So yeah, the forest does look very much like this. And
This looks AI
as you're
generated.
going
Yes.
deeper into the forest, Amity, go ahead and roll a perception check.
It's a little funny seeing us on like this actually like
They're redwoods.
Okay.
it was not
So-
top down.
That was really low, wasn't it?
Our perspectives are actually
Not
kind of
very
work for
good.
this.
This is really funny.
So as you're walking along, Amity, all of a sudden, you were just completely covered with chicken feathers. They're like all over you. And as Amity is kind of in shock from being feathered, everybody else sees this figure walk out in front of you.
Hello.
Oh my.
And she says, "Hi!
Hello!
I hope you didn't mind my little jokes, but it's just been so long since anybody came here.
I thought they were pretty good, personally.
And possibly imagine why.
The Kit Kat reaches over to help brush some of the feathers off of Amity's face so she can see.
Isco's gonna
Amity had some suspicions and is not upset and is using Mage Hand to poof feathers at this entity.
Okay, she laughs and she says, "Ha! That tickles!" So,
Lovely. Very well done.
how long are you staying? I've been so bored here.
Well,
Really?
how long we're staying is actually determinate.
Determine... I don't know what that is.
It depends on
Hide it.
It depends on whether we can find what we're looking for.
Oh, I know. Let's play twigs.
Quick.
And she just starts picking twigs up off the ground, and she says, "Here, you be this one." And Firebrand, she hands like a big twig to you, and she has her own twig. And she's like, "Okay, you go first."
Walk softly, carry a big stick.
That's not how I play twigs. Don't you want to play?
You can ask her how to play, or does that have to be one of us?
I don't.
How do you play twigs?
Oh,
I can't say
well,
if you've ever played twigs before.
yeah. So you just take a twig, and you throw it. And she just throws the twig up in the air and starts giggling about it.
All right. The Kit Kats are going to look for a twig to entertain her in this way and
So
try
you
to
throw
throw a
it
twig
and
into the
just-
air.
Throw it?
Okay. So you take a twig, you throw it up in the air, and she says, "Ha ha! That's great! You're really good at twigs."
Oh, well, must be beginner's luck.
Oh, maybe. I've been playing twigs a long time. So, what else should we play? She seems to be racking her brain.
Actually, we're looking for someone. Maybe you can help us.
Oh, who are you looking for?
Zanlin Berryhide.
Oh, yeah, I know him. That's the master.
What?
Yeah, he's our master.
The master of the forest? Or
Yes, he made us.
how lovely of him.
Yeah, he was great, but I haven't seen him in a long time.
I'm gonna grab a twig with my mage hand and just like keep it in the air, swooshing around,
Wow!
and not let it fall.
How
Wow,
am I-
you're great at twigs. You're even better than them. She points awkwardly at the kitty cats.
What? You
Gifts.
said it's
When
been
was the last
a long...
time you saw Zanlin?
Yeah.
I guess the only way I can think is when the leaves turn brown and then they turn green again. Maybe 500 of those?
Jesus Christ.
That's a long time.
Where
You
was
know-
the last place you
Is
saw
that
him?
right? I don't really know. I'm in the forest. I play with the animals. My friends used to play with me, but they're all kind of strange now.
Did something
Strange in
cause
what
them
kind
to
of
be
way?
strange?
Well, some time ago, the master, he started to act kind of weird. I mean, he's always very playful, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Just strange. And then when that happened, some of my friends started to act strange too. Like, my name is Summer Breeze, and I have a friend, Autumn Sunset, and he used to be really fun to play with, but I don't know. He started to imagine he was some kind of lord or something really weird. And Winter Gale, he's just mean now. I don't even go near him anymore.
You
But
saw.
now you guys are here and I can play with you.
Well, and right now, I'm so happy to be playing with you, but it's still my turn at Twigs. because my twig hasn't fallen yet.
Oh, that's true. Wow.
Where was the last place you saw Zanlin?
She's transfixed by the twig. What? Oh! The last place? Well, through there, that's where his cabin is. It's quite a walk, though. And, well, I don't go there anymore because Autumn Sunset and Winter Gale, they're there. And Winter Gale's really mean, and Autumn Sunset is just weird.
Sounds like a problem we can take care of.
You think so?
We could play while we went.
Wow, really? Oh, and Flutterbriar. She's there, too. She's also gone kind of strange. She really just likes riddles, and if you can't guess it right away, she gets really angry.
I see. Do you think you could help us? Do you know any of her riddles?
Oh, I'm not any good at riddles. I always run away whenever she asks a riddle. Oh, I can tell you something. So when you go down that path, Flutterbriar, she likes to hang out on the right side. But if you go to the left, well, we don't go down there. I can't remember why. But yeah, she's on the right side.
So Flutterbriar's on the right.
Yeah.
You don't go left.
Yeah, we don't go there. There's something bad. I don't know. Let's play more twigs. Oh yeah, it's still your turn.
Yep, the twig whooshes right over her head.
Wow!
And back up.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, the master used to do things like this with me.
The master sounds lovely.
Oh, yes. Well, he used to be, at least.
What happened to him? I mean, aside from you not having seen him for a while.
Well, I don't know. When I talked to him, he used to always smile and laugh, and we'd play together. But then he just he hardly noticed me. He just did his own thing, and sometimes he would have these tea parties, but it's like he didn't know who I was.
I need you to get your jammies on right now, okay? It's bedtime.
So I just stopped going around there because it made me feel weird.
Was the master over on the right-hand side of that fork you were talking about?
Oh, well, once you go through that fork, it's all just one path after that.
Huh.
You know, they both, in one spot.
So it loops back up in?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I see.
I'm afraid that we need to go try to see if we can speak to the master.
Okay. That sounds like fun.
Would you like to come with us? I don't want you to go if you don't wish to.
No, I'm sorry. The master, seeing him the way he got, it just makes me feel weird, so I just like to stay here, and I don't want to see Autumn Sunset and Winter Gale.
Okay, well, we could definitely, what's the word I'm looking for here? Well, I'm sure once we find them, or once we don't find them, depending on how it works, we'll, definitely run into you again.
Okay, I love that. We could play twigs again.
I whoosh the twig down into my hands and cast Prestidigitation, so it's like a rainbow of colors on the branches of the twig, and then gift it to her.
Wow! This is great! Thank you!
This way, whenever you play twigs, you have your very own special one.
Oh, I'm so happy! She starts bouncing up and down, and you can see she has some kind of control over the plant life here. As she bounces up, the plants kind of lift her up.
This is very sad.
Well, if you're going to see the master, I guess I've got to say goodbye for now, but I really hope you come back and play with me.
I hope we do too.
Yep.
Bye-bye!
Let's beat feet, as the Kit Kat said that one time.
I think I do need a quick break. It's about that time for the kiddo.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Sounds good. Yeah,
You know,
everybody, why
I
does
picked
everybody
that-
take a bathroom break?
I
Sorry.
picked that one up from my parents, but you know, despite how often I say it, I don't really have proper feet, do I? It's got hooves. Can't really beat feet, can I?
They're feet enough for me.
Same thing.
He
I
does.
mean,
Kit
I don't
Kat.
think technically can't really beat feet. I got claws.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got like birdie talons under those.
Still
Yeah.
Those
fine.
boots.
All right,
I feel-
I gotta go. Be
Yep,
home.
yep, all right.
See you in a sec.
You know,
You'll
I
take a
feel
quick
like the
break?
odd man out here. I don't have claws,
Who's that boy?
or
I mean,
hooves.
3 of us. I mean, you, Amity, and Noah have normal feet, as far as we know.
But
You've never seen Iska's feet.
I also don't
Which
have
is
a
why I
height.
say, as far as we know.
I also don't have a height deficiency.
Hey!
Nah, that's just uncalled for.
That was so rude.
I had a thought, but I'm going to keep it to myself because I'm not sure if Kit Kat would have been smart enough to think of.
I will be right back.
Yep. Yeah, go
Iska,
ahead.
was that one of your cousins?
Me too. I'll be right back.
Possibly. I never saw that family reunions, but they could be explained by her being trapped in Vale.
Well, why are you looking at me like that?
You have sinned against the dog.
I'm gonna boop your snoot. Boop.
Did it do anything?
No.
I didn't
Boop.
think so.
You're giving me like a real... Like, hold on. Will you hold this face? She's giving me like a real concerned look.
I think that's just the way her face is shaped. She looks either accusatory or concerned.
I think it's the eyebrow hair.
It might be the eyebrows.
I love you. I love you.
For the viewers, Sean has a dog. I can't show you guys the cameras.
A little,
Be assured
you said it was
she's-
a Shih Tzu Bichon Frise mix?
Yep.
Cute little salt and pepper kind of colored dog.
She's
Salt and
very
pepper. She's been described as a teddy bear dog.
Very.
cute. Yeah, I can see it, yeah. The classic small, medium-sized family dog.
I miss my Shih Tzu sometimes.
Did you just
I haven't had.
throw the dog?
Yes.
Onto a bed, I hope.
Yeah, my bed's over there.
Okay. Such as what you yeet your fucking dog, and I was about to be like, Sean, what the we can't be friends anymore.
It's not animal abuse, it's a soft bed.
It's not animal abuse if it's onto a bed.
It's true. Josh, you just missed me yeeting my dog onto the bed, and Noah just being totally confused about me throwing the dog.
Confused?
It did look like you
concerned?
just sort of tossed your dog off screen like a diswanted stage prop.
Wasn't there some kind of Twitch drama about somebody throwing a cat?
You could throw
Vaguely remember
cats.
that.
Now, should you?
I mean, not if you want the cat to love you, to not come back and take vengeance for it, but like...
Well, I want the cat to love me. If there was a cat, I want it to love me.
I know. Unfortunately...
And man, y'all saw the pictures of the cat I posted yesterday, right?
Your family's kitten? Yeah.
Yeah, they're a handful. I also posted the picture. There is a light source behind him. I just posted the picture of their ears and then the shadow of their ears on the floor.
We just lost Josh's video.
Why am I still
I think
carnifexing
we
the
might have
encounter
lost
tracker?
Josh. What? There we go.
You suck.
Wait, there he
we go.
is.
There
The
we go.
system
I think
itself
so.
is dead naming me.
I also love how you insist that he's still...
Oh,
his
let me
pronouns are
fix
still
you.
he, him. But I swear to God, I think you've used he once this entire session.
Oh.
Let's see.
Update
Oh, that
token.
force of habit.
Why is it still? Oh, your token is named Carnifex. Your prototype token. Let me.
This
fix
is why I
it.
haven't legally changed my name yet. Because there's just so much to fucking change. And also, Sean,
Yep.
I want you to know that
Hold on.
Ciderman just said in the chat, "Get yoked, dog boy.
Get yoked.
Get yoked." Because Ciderman, I believe, it was not a part of the fucking breakdown my goddamn Discord server had over the past tense of yeet.
I would
Yeah.
love. I'd be interested to get a name
Why do
change
you
at some point, but my problem is that
My-
I don't
Luna,
I don't want to like have
come over
to.
here.
I don't want to like have to go through the process of calling my alma mater like, hey, can you print me up a new master's degree, please? Thank you.
Fuck that.
I don't want that. That's annoying. I don't want to do that.
Really? You don't want to have to fucking explain to everybody, yeah, my name's Saturn. No, really, it's Saturn. No, and get a new ID, and get a new everything. I spent the last, like, year and a half... Are you holding the dog like a gun now? Like, what are you doing, Sean?
I think we're starting to get very high concept with the Firebrand character changes.
I mean, to be fair, I've done that with my cat. Whereas
The football carry is very helpful.
I spent the
So-
last year arguing about fucking middle names. My mom wanted me to keep my middle name, but I fucking hate my middle name. And I've always wanted... I mean,
Yeah, you can-
I originally thought if I was going to have kids, you know, back when I thought that that was the thing I wanted. Ever. And that... Yeah. Oh, now we have a special camera angle to see the dog. I love it.
Little
He's looking
guy.
up at me.
Little
He loves you.
No,
Alright.
anyways, I finally talked to my mom and I was like, are you okay if I just don't keep my middle name? I keep my Hebrew name. She was like, yeah, it's your name. And I was like, well, I put off talking to you about it for a year, so I don't feel silly. Hey, yeah.
Right.
think
So
we're
is
all
everybody
back.
ready to continue?
Yep.
I think so.
Listen, I mentioned top surgery once and he got very violent about it.
Yeah, I told him I used to work.
Wow. Yow's a dope name.
I'm going to roll something.
How many non-Jews
Because
can
I want
pronounce
to...
How
Just
many
like for
non-Jews can
me,
pronounce
because
shit?
again, I
Yeah, but guess what?
I,
I'm gonna be
Sorry, I'm having difficulty getting my thoughts together there for a second. I had a thought, but I want to see if I think the Kit Kats are smart enough to have also had that thought. One second. They have like a, what's their intelligence? -1? Okay. I'm just gonna treat this as like let's call it a DC 10, I guess.
Okay.
My sister
So
came
minus
and
one, I'm
brainstormed her
guessing.
name and then leave.
Okay. Alright. The quieter of the pair chimes in again. She mentioned that the summer Miss, what was her name? The summer one. That she was to the left fork, right?
Summer Breeze.
Summer Breeze.
Summer
That she was.
Breeze.
Which I'm
So-
certain was her name.
Yeah, Summer Breeze was her name.
It was
She could- It was Flutterbriar on the right side. I think that's straight ahead.
Flutterbriar
And he couldn't remember what was on the left, except that it was bad.
I see.
Winter Gale.
Because the reason I'm starting to do Russian. The reason I'm asking
Get
is
fucked.
she said this place was arranged in a circle, right? And she'd tell us what was in one direction, but not the other. We're not supposed to go the other way, right?
We should totally
So-
go the other way.
She
So
said
is-
she
but
didn't go
what
that way. She couldn't remember what was there.
But she said that they don't go that way.
Yes.
So, is there like... All I'm saying is I think there might be something with their... They all got a kind of seasonal theming, don't they? So I'm wondering if, like... If we go the intended way, something might happen. But if we go the other way, something different might happen. You see?
Let's go to the place where they don't go.
Okay.
The more talkative one chimes in again. Now, normally I don't like that idea, but in this instance, it sounds pretty good.
Well,
I've heard, you hear all sorts of rumours about this sort of thing, and I worry, like, and she looks over at the silent one again, like if we do, like, this a rotation in, like, a little circle or whatever, and we go through all the seasons, and suddenly it's been a year outside the forest or something like that. You know? It just seems like bad news.
I mean, if I'm being honest, we don't know how long I gesture to the other four of us, how long we've been in here as compared to outside the veil.
I
Well,
feel like if
that's
something were affecting us that heavily, I'd have had some notion of that kind of magical power.
I think also that's a bridge we can cross when we get to it, but this is a bridge we can potentially avoid having to cross. Aye.
Let's go the direction they don't want us to go, or that
Oh.
they don't go.
I like that idea, personally.
I like that idea as well.
Firebrand starts beating feet to the left.
Yay. Feet are being beat.
Buff and hoof.
So, yeah, you can advance all the way to where you start seeing into that area.
Why can't I... Oh, there we go.
To move you?
Alright, I'm gonna wait for everyone to stack up on me before he rounds the corner.
Ah, I zoned out. And I ran into a wall, apparently. Oh, look at.
On little short gnome feet.
Stop. Listen, is this because I called you Normcore?
Yes, yes it is.
You're a bitch.
Right, so are you crossing the corner?
Yep, Firebrand rounds the corner.
Roll a perception check. There's a lot of overgrowth here. Don't notice anything particularly notable.
And we are going the way she said not to go, right? I have a little bit
Yes.
of left-right dyslexia, so I just want to make sure that I didn't misremember it horribly.
Oh, it's okay. I don't have dyslexia, and I still don't know what's left and what's right.
You guys can continue to move. Kitty Cat, roll a perception check.
Sure.
Yes, dog. I get it, you're needy. Oop.
Okay. You notice there's a large purple mushroom that
Is there
was
fucking
under
caterpillar
some
on
of
it?
the overgrowth. But you're able to pick out it's there. It looks peculiar.
Hold up. There's some kind of... Do you see that over there? Some kind of peculiar looking fungus over some of that growth. Look, that purple stuff.
Looks
Oh
moldy.
dear.
Now you pointed out.
She points in the direction of it.
If you wish to identify it, you can roll a nature or arcana, whatever is there for you.
Do I have either of those? Survey says
Maybe.
no, but she'll try and roll it anyway. Why not? I guess someone else can try to identify it too, but she's just, going off of her untrained knowledge.
It looks like a big mushroom to you.
Well, it's some kind of big mushroom. I can't really say I'm much of a woodsman.
Does anybody in this fucking party have nature at all?
If
I don't think
Cool.
so.
Wow, we're all useless little city boys.
Look, I'm a champion. I'm not paid to have knowledge skills.
I
I
know,
can
you're
do
paid to hit
backwards,
things,
I
and you
can
do it
lift
very
heavy
well.
objects, it can be scary, I can dance, I can sew, and I know a lot about punching shit.
We're very
well,
proud of
let's
you.
take a wide berth of the mushroom.
You said Arcana. I have an Arcana. What was that
Uh-oh.
noise?
I
That is
think we are
terrifying.
past I think we are
So-
past Arcana.
Firebrand, you stepped within the range of this thing, and as you get
Oh
close,
no,
it
it's a
lets
puff
out
shroom.
like a extremely loud scream.
Oh!
Roll a fortitude
scream
save.
back?
Actually, wait, everybody roll a fortitude save.
No,
Oh,
but
dear.
dude, this is why I have the things that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Is so I can scream back at screaming mushrooms. This sounds wildly specific, and I know you think I'm joking, but I kid you not. This is not the first time I've had to deal with screaming mushrooms. Last time I set them on fire. The DM was really sad. He got emotionally attached to them.
All right. So you all succeeded the save, which means you're going to take half of that. So just take half of the 3 damage of sonic damage. I mean, yes, you can scream back at the mushroom.
Shriek shroom.
I'm gonna scream at the
Now,
mushroom.
roll, everybody, rather, give me more perception checks.
Oh, I forgot to hide
All right.
that.
So, Turek, you notice there's several other mushrooms
Did I hit?
in this corridor.
I tried to target it. It didn't work.
I think we're also making some bold assumptions that the mushrooms can understand what a linguistic effect.
Oh, absolutely not. But it's still funny.
Oh dear. I've got an idea.
Did I hit him? Does an 18 hit?
Are you attacking the mushroom?
You asked if I could scream back at it.
Oh, I thought you just meant scream. I didn't know you meant
No!
actually cantrip it.
No! Listen.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I not have attacked.
That's not a cantrip, though. That's
Yeah, that's a
Spell attack.
spell.
it's an auditory,
Okay.
and also against the
go
plant.
ahead. Roll,
And also
roll it down.
linguistic.
I already
It's
did
audit-
it's 18. I tried to target it. It
18.
didn't work.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Yay!
Wait, does the mushroom understand? Because that's a linguistic effect.
That's
Does
also auditory.
does it just
Yes.
do
And
sonic?
sonic.
Well,
It's auditory, linguistic, sonic. Linguistic, you need to understand.
an effect with this trait depends on language comprehension is the first sentence of linguistic.
In that case, it has no effect.
Bitch.
That is
I
the
gotta-
thing with linguistic effects, they only work on intelligent enemies.
Yeah,
I got a
and the
better
mushrooms
idea.
are not moving. Like, they're just staying there.
You're kidding me. I wasted a spell slot? What the fuck kind of sonic attack relies exclusively... It's a fucking...
Auditory effect.
I have been
It's not that
fucking-
it's not that it's a sonic effect, it's that the magic is dependent on the thing understanding the words that you're using against it. Which is what biting words is, because you're making magically damaging insults.
It says it's sonic and auditory, and those are two different...
It's also linguistic. Linguistic
Linguistic
is the,
important one.
I am so sad.
The damage type is a little misleading. Like, if it were mental or psychic damage or whatever.
Like, Sonic is just referencing the damage type, and then auditory is just if something is, like, incapable of hearing, it would be immune from that. But this is also, like, linguistic is it has to be able to comprehend what you're saying.
I am so incredibly sad now. Fine, I'll just yell garbage at the mushroom.
I got an idea.
It doesn't.
Is
I'm
the
going
idea
to-
gun?
No, actually. Can
Is
you
the
unpause the
idea
game?
grenade?
Oh, yeah,
Yes. Firebrand is going to, with their free hand, is going to draw a Lesser Star Grenade.
sorry. Okay.
Two 25-foot lines over the target, perpendicular.
Where are you throwing it specifically?
So the first one, I think... Oh, that's 30 feet.
Well, and it's like a plus sign, so it's
Yeah, it's a plus sign.
10 feet on either side and the 5-foot square in the middle. So here wouldn't be bad. Get these two vertical ones.
This is why they don't go
Here would be pretty good.
So what I can do is I can throw one...
here. Oh, because I didn't actually hit target.
Throw one right here. That'll go up and down through these two.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can throw one right here, taking care of these two.
How did you change it to a triangle?
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage for it. Or do you have to roll attack, or is it like a saving throw?
It's an attack roll against
Okay. Then roll an attack.
chucking the star grenade at the first mushroom.
Oh.
Okay, you chuck the star grenade, but unfortunately your aim is a little off, and it hits like off to the side, like here.
What? It's supposed to be a DC 5 to hit a square.
Is it? Because I was
Yeah.
just going to guess the thing.
You were hitting the mushroom instead of hitting the square.
Well, so because it's a 25-foot line. Hold up, let me rotate this.
Yeah, sorry. That's why I'm confused if it's an attack roll or a save.
Well,
normally
it's
area effects are saves.
yeah. It's the first one would be the cross would look like this for the first one. That would be
if you're
attacking
not
the square.
attacking its AC, that changes it. If you're just
Yeah,
like
no, I'm
at
throwing
a
it in the
spot.
squares so I can see if I can trigger these with
Okay.
grenade.
Yeah, you throw it. Roll damage then.
It should be one splash. So
One splash. Okay. So yeah, this one lets out a scream. The one that had already triggered does nothing. I'm just using this to trigger it.
Mysterious ghost appears to help us make the mushrooms.
Oh shit!
Yes.
What if your mushroom's just a guy?
He's just a dude.
Ouch! Okay.
This is my house. Get out of here. That's the guy who's living inside the mushroom, yelling very loudly.
And yeah, you don't take any damage from the one you set off.
cool. We are going to. I'm going to tell everyone to stay right behind Firebrand.
Okay.
And then once he gets to here, he's going to chuck a second one, triggering this one. His other grenade for the day.
Okay. It goes off, and no effect on you guys.
Sweet.
Right, let's proceed.
Move. Oh, never mind. I'm on measure again.
That gets me too.
Do we even go into initiative or do mushrooms?
I'm just
not get
I'm just
initiative?
lobbing
No,
I'm just
no.
lobbing bombs in the way. So
Just stay right down the line of those center ones when you walk through, Noah. That he's already set off.
So wait, which lines? I zoned out again.
The
These
two
ones,
ones.
stay on the trail.
like from here to here and straight through that way.
I now exist only in mushroom. I'm sorry. I fucked up again. I'm stuck under the mushroom.
I'll help you one moment. 30 EXP for getting past the hazard.
That must be some
30x.
kind of, there must be some kind of gnome problem getting stuck under mushrooms.
Honestly,
Happened to me
I
dad
thought-
once. He's
honestly,
a
I'm
halfling,
better.
but you know.
I thought it was
There
going to
you
be
are.
much worse. I thought it was going to be a Plants vs. Zombie situation where we have to dodge mushrooms that are shooting at us.
Why did the mushroom
I,
move?
sadly, I do not have the lawnmower upgrade.
All right.
It also could have been worse. It could have been a doom shroom. Then we
Firebrand.
just die.
Yes, Firebrand.
Roll a perception check. So you're in front.
I am. I'm also doing the scouting exploration activity in case the initiative triggers.
Okay, this is another area where there's a lot of overgrowth. And it's kind of hard to see what is around. So go ahead and you guys can continue to move.
Sweet.
Oh shit. She was right. They both become the same path.
All right. So-
Magic.
What's that? Detect magic?
Yep.
You do not detect any magic other than the background magic of the forest.
Yeah, Turk comments. I guess she was telling
Okay.
the truth. It does
So,
become the same path. at the end.
Stop right there, guys.
I'm stopping. I've stopped.
Okay. Kid and Cat, roll perception. Because you're the
Sure.
furthest ahead other than Firebrand. Okay. So, Firebrand, as you're walking along, something that appears to be just plant life sprays a yellow burst of, it looks like pollen, out in this direction.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's 30-foot line then. Okay, yeah, so it only hits you. And you need to roll a will save.
will save versus pollen.
Oh no.
You're
Tumblered have
gonna
a-
die.
I am in the Marshall's aura. Is this a fear effect?
I read this bit.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So as the pollen kind of envelops your being, it's like a big line of pollen. You were just like inexplicably drawn to the thing that shot it at you. You were fascinated. And everybody else, so you see like this yellow burst of pollen hit Firebrand. And Firebrand, you are just helplessly walking towards the plant that shot it, which you see right here.
Poor Firebrand, this is the second time in 12 hours he's had something put yellow plant stuff all over him.
Okay.
Yeah, it
So
really is.
we are now going into initiative order.
Oh
Right.
no.
Oh wait, that's a flower over there. Get it! Kill it!
Heal it. Hooray!
Woo! I got critical success on initiative, so good
You
old
get to go
26.
first.
I finally get to go first.
Watch the fucking evil flower get higher than you.
Yeah, this yellow musk creeper sure is rude.
Yeah.
Enchantment.
even ask your
Looks
permission.
like a fucking pitcher plant with ambitions.
Musk
Alright.
Creeper. Is his name Elon?
Oh,
Hey.
The DM is rolling a lot. I'm scared.
I bought Twitter. I'm going to use it for free speech for everyone.
Rude yellow
Yeah,
musk.
but the only free speech is for me.
And also all of my racist friends.
All right,
The first action is, of course,
Doruk.
Unpause the
stancing.
Danced up.
game. The game is still paused.
Which is
Oh,
second action,
There you go.
the stride, which I, because of my boosted movement speed from the stance, I can get all the way there. And final action, flurry of blows,
Okay.
because I'm a monk. This is what I do.
You were born to chop plants with your hands.
I was born to karate chop.
I said
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. So that's a hit.
Oh.
Well,
Shit!
hurt yourself.
Why is it targeting me? Why did I target me?
Oh,
I was targeting
you
this thing.
actually. It
Turk,
won't let
you
you do
act
damage to it. I have to.
Alright. That was weird.
You have any more actions?
Alright, so yeah, I'm going. This is flurry of blows, so I get one more attack, which unfortunately misses.
Oh no.
Gradually.
Shit.
But that is the end of my turn, and now it is Amity's turn.
Okay.
Did you take 10 damage from that? You didn't heal back again?
I healed it back.
Okay, good. Amity is going to... What's my... Hold on, I'm checking a range. Amity's going to move here, beside Carnifex.
Okay.
Oh, Fascinating is not as bad as I thought it was.
And cast Infectious Enthusiasm. For this round, everyone close enough to me has a +1 to any will saves. And that's everybody in our group. That's my thing. That's it.
Okay. So Firebrand, it is your turn, and you must spend all of your actions moving closer to the Yellow Musk Creeper.
Well, I move close as I can to the Musk Creeper.
All right. And you get to roll a will save at the end of your turn against the Fascinate.
Oh.
Oh, failure.
Plus
Oh
one.
no. Firebrand is, despite having, Firebrand is not doing well.
Okay, so
Oh no,
Emerging.
plant zombie.
yeah, emerging from the overgrowth here, a corpse covered in plants
Little
moves over to Amity.
It's bored, too.
Oh, thank God, something interesting happening in this forest.
And attempts to punch, but misses twice. Firebrand, upon this action happening against one of your allies, you snap out of your fascination.
Okay.
Kitty cat.
Wonderful. Kit and Cat, seeing Amity being assailed by this suddenly appearing plant zombie, is going to go ahead and use her first action to move up to put it in flanking and intercept. And she is... actually, I'll just leave her as one-handed sword. She is going to spend her first action trying to hit it. As does. Chop.
Oh.
Bam!
And she rolls very badly, but she still hits, apparently.
Yep.
He is also very bad.
And then she is going to... Her third action, just try and go for a second one. Try and
Okay.
keep Amity safe from plant zombies.
They're not known.
No! Bad rolls. That's okay. That's her turn.
Okay, so as that happens, as you slice into this thing, yellow tendrils shoot out of the wound you slash into it, and its arms kind of detach from its body, giving it a greater reach.
Gross.
Ugh.
Don't like that.
Iska.
Has it been a minute since mushrooms?
You guys like literally just left there, so I'm gonna say no.
Awesome. That means biting words is still in effect. Which means the
Yes,
zombie
Doc?
better have enough brains to comprehend language. That's all I'm saying.
Great question.
That's a very optimistic.
Yeah, it has no effect.
Son of a bitch!
All my spells are mental too. I hear you.
This is why I was telling you to take Produce Flame, Noah.
Fuck you. You're a finesse.
Roll the attack still.
Yeah, I need to forget.
Yes, dog? Thought you were EP.
Right. Yeah, the icicle just slams right through the zombie, and it just falls like a pile of vines and leaves and yellow.
Out of spite,
plant
Iska's just gonna
tendrils.
yell at it.
All right.
Wordlessly
Yell at
scream
it.
like an angry child.
You have let out your rage on this zombie.
Yep, that was my turn.
Okay.
God damn it, there's
and
more?
Leaping up from the undergrowth, yet another one.
One is good.
This one's going to move over
Keen.
here. And it's going to try to hit Carnifex or Firebrand. His name is going to keep tripping me up.
Man.
And it just misses horribly. And yet more spring up from the undergrowth.
Oh,
You know,
God.
I took this particular spell combination, I crippled myself, and you just had to give us a bunch of mindless enemies. I would be so good at this if they knew how to fucking speak.
This is why I told you to take that Produce Flame off Psychic.
That was the
Alright,
wrong
then.
psychic
This
sword.
one-
I was gonna be a teleporting magic talky bitch.
Tries to punch Amity, but misses again.
Amity is like the universe's golden child.
You really are. Nothing hits you ever.
Now she's committed to being evil, she cannot be killed.
Evil? I'm just mean.
Okay.
She's just a traumatized child. Leave her alone.
I don't.
So-
Ooh, small baby is allowed to commit as many murders as she wants.
What did you say? Ooh, small baby can commit as many murders as she wants.
Yes.
Murderers. Murderers.
Leave me alone.
Murderers.
All right, so
Okay.
yellow musk creeper has its whipping tendrils, and one of them whips out towards Firebrand.
Oh,
An
ow.
actual 20 of max
I am
damage.
going to use a reaction.
Yes.
for your roll damage. Unfortunately.
That would one shot me. So.
Which is why
I wouldn't-
I'm using Glimpse of Redemption.
It wouldn't kill you, but it would definitely down you in one hit.
Glimpse
So-
of Redemption.
Foe
If you got
hesitates
a-
under the weight of sins, the visions of redemptions play in their zombie mind's eye. I don't know why this isn't a mental effect, but hey, whatever. So, has to choose whether it's just going to not damage Carnifex, or if it's going to give Carnifex damage resistance and also become enfeebled.
Oh no, it's going to damage.
Okay,
So-
Carnifex, you get spared 4 of that damage.
Cool.
That's
Minus
just what you
22.
needed. Okay,
It's
yeah,
enough
so
to keep you alive.
Its tendril just like rips right across your abdomen, like leaving this super deep gash. By the grace of Kitty Cat's Glimpse of Redemption, you're able to stay on your feet. Now it's still its turn.
Carnifex is I think Carnifex is also no longer charmed.
Oh, he got unfascinated the second it attacked Amity.
Yeah.
And this is a hit, and this is going to down Firebrand.
Ow.
You know, it got a natural 20 and rolled a 10 on a d10 damage. It did literally the highest it possibly could. Alright, it's got one more action. And it's just going to try to hit Torque here. The -1 penalty, it still hits.
Surprising. Ow.
Yeah, so tendrils just slashing all around, super accurate. One more
Oh god.
zombie emerges
Too
right next to
many
Amity.
zombies. I feel like
This one does hit Amity. Punches into you for 7 damage.
it just punches you.
Tries to hit you again, but misses.
The plan.
If someone can get
Torque's turn.
Carnifex out of the way, I can Burning Hands.
Oh, I'm glad you're waiting
you
for people
could-
to get out of the way now.
You can. I think you can step here. Cone this way.
More spell slots. I don't remember sorcerer's.
Can that put
Yeah, that should work.
Kit and Cat in it?
It would,
Yes.
but hey.
Would it
Hold
be
on.
an action?
What's it? 15
Oh,
foot cone.
Yeah.
It would, but that's okay.
You
Okay.
can place it here. Wait.
That doesn't help.
There's no way
I-
not.
How many actions would it take to like drag Carnifex out of the way?
Meaningfully out of the way, more than is feasible.
There it is. There's the cone that misses everyone.
It's like an action just to move him 5 feet.
Where does she have to be to do that?
5 foot step here, and then
Yeah.
she can cast up.
I think Turk is just going to prioritize killing this thing because
It's a
from what it looks like, all of these things are being controlled by this creature, this plant thing, just from the look of it.
This
Carnifex.
up pitcher plant.
Yeah. So, in Turk's mind, if they kill the yellow musk creeper, all of these things either going to like be disabled or something.
Okay.
Their priority is take out the big thing. So, first action, Flurry of Blows. That hits
Alright, that's it.
for 7 damage.
Okay, yeah, you kind of like scratch and knock one of its tendrils off.
Yeah. And for the second one,
Oh, I forgot to add.
even with the penalty, I do still hit.
Yep.
For 10 slashing.
Yeah, alright. It's not looking good. You put a real good gash, like right in the center bulb.
Yep. And then what can I do? Would it be possible to shove Carnifex out of the way?
You have 2 actions left.
I have 2 actions left.
Okay.
What can I do with 2 actions?
I mean, I don't know the precise rules for this, but just going on.
The maneuvers are it's like a 1 action. You
That's what
eat
I would
map.
think. Oh yeah, there is shove, 1 action. I mean, flinging shove. I would think flinging. Oh, that's a feat. Yeah, honestly, he's unconscious. I don't see why you couldn't just grab him and like fling him backwards behind you.
Would you let me use my last 2 actions to attempt that?
Yes.
All right.
If you're using 2 actions, you can just do it.
Yeah,
If you're using
2 actions would basically
Yeah,
work
so
with
I'm gonna
that
move
rules as
one
well.
to
Perfect.
pick him up, 1 to move him. If you wanted to do
Yeah.
it all at once, I was going to make you roll in athletics to see if you could like do it correctly.
Yeah, 1 action, pick him up. 2nd action to move him.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just do it. You can move him
All
to
right.
any square adjacent to you.
I'm gonna
Where do you
move
wanna
him
put him?
behind me.
Like here?
Yeah,
Okay.
which also kind of. Yeah, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Amity, you're up.
Yep. Oh wait. Oops. You ended it.
Oh no.
No, I did that. Okay, Amity.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Burning Hands. I wish I had a way to hit all 4 of them. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not moving here. I'm moving here. And looking back this direction. 15-foot cone. Should hit all 4. I'm cornered
Where are
on
you?
this corner here.
Okay. Oh no, I see it now.
Yeah, so she's doing this situation.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
It should
All
work.
right.
I believe that works.
Put her on the board on the chat so I can roll the save.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
It's in the chat, I think.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
There we go. I just want the effect to happen.
Ah, there it goes. Perfect.
Beautiful.
You know, under the new OGL, that's not going to be allowed.
Yep.
Fuck the OGL.
That's right. I missed one. Oh, the liberal. Liberal. This one's like, plant lives matter.
Interesting.
Oh, God.
Keen, perceptive, and liberal.
Oh, one got it.
Plant
Okay,
lives
so
matter. You've
the
literally
skittish
been
one
enslaved
is
by
so
it.
skittish, it just jumps perfectly out of the way and takes no damage. The perceptive one, contrary to its name, not perceptive at all, is going to take full damage. Can you...
The keen
Oh, you
one,
rolled that.
extremely dull, also going to take full damage.
Yes, the keen one also takes full damage. The liberal
Alright.
one takes half damage.
Any weakness to fire being activated here?
Let's
Out of
see.
curiosity.
Yes. Okay, I'm glad you said that. They take 5 additional damage.
Yes.
All right, except for skittish because he didn't take anything. And that's your turn, right?
It's a good turn. I'm happy with
Yeah.
it.
So they're very scorched. They're not really reacting to being hit at all, but you can just see like the plant life burning off of them.
All right. Well, Carnifex is now very far away from her, so that kind of takes one course of option out of here. Instead, she's going to first attack this zombie who's right next to her. Try and finish off some of the rabble.
Nice.
I know it's just dead
Yeah.
anyway, but I can't resist.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, this thing, you just cleave like right through it. This is like weed whacker territory. It just falls in half.
Wonderful. She advances forward, and she's going to try and finish off the one due north of her as well.
Super dead.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, let it
Unarmed
roll.
or-
I don't know why that did unarmed damage. One
Well,
second.
I'll tell you what. Doesn't matter either way.
What the
so-
fuck? Why is it doing unarmed damage when I rolled
It
only
did,
bastard sword? Hello?
It did your bastard sword the second time.
Oh, it did. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
All right. Yeah. So you just go like full lawn care mode here, just slicing through one, go into another one, slicing through it.
Charging into the cinders to clean up some of the mess.
Yep. Iska.
Guess who just remembered that they have reach spell, bitches? Is me. 5 feet. And then... yeah. So I'm gonna do a reach spell. I don't know how to fucking put that in the... yeah, but that's the thing. There we go. I'm gonna do reach spell.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna do chill touch. On this dude.
Okay.
That dude.
Turek, do you do fire damage?
Me?
I think his stance is just
My
slashing,
stance
and
is
it's a
just
crit.
slashing.
His
Oh, okay.
crits, if he gets critical specialization, can inflict
I don't
persistent
know.
fire damage.
Oh right, I need to remember that that I'm doing when I hit flurry of blows. I have stunning fists now.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, Iska, because if he did fire damage, would actually have already been dead. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
So fort save?
Yeah. Shit.
Normal success. Still takes half damage.
Roll damage.
I did something.
Yeah, alright, so it is looking, it's frozen, it's cut up, it's
It's
really
actually
on its
negative
last
damage.
legs here. And Iska, is that all you can do?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm now dying too.
Jesus Christ, Sean.
Alright, the liberal...
I'm working my way over there. Sorry.
Here.
You're blinded, dying, flat-footed.
So all of those effects are part of dying.
He's blinded because he can't see on account of being unconscious.
So the liberal one here
And also dying.
is
Oh, yeah.
going to go after Kitting Cat. Because it doesn't want to appear ableist.
Well, that's great.
Able. Why? Is she disabled because she's got 2 heads?
Got 2 heads!
She's extra abled.
Yeah, that's
She's
true.
super
I wouldn't go that far off, but thank you.
Listen, we're good at it.
Yeah, I just take that damage. Oh,
Alright.
I accidentally. That's fine.
Oh,
I'll just
oops,
heal myself.
sorry,
there
no,
we
I
go.
did it.
We're good. We're good.
Alright,
We're good.
cool,
We're
cool.
good.
Okay, so yeah, it punches into you, and now it is Firebrand.
I'm dying too.
Who is dying too.
Oh no.
Yellow Musk Creeper, still alive, and it is going to lash out at Turek.
Bring it.
First hit,
Did that hit?
it did hit. Alright,
I'm
7
going to
damage.
spend a reaction.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
I have that again.
Oh, you know
glimpse
what?
Glimpse of Redemption. The plant has to choose if Turk takes less damage and the plant becomes enfeebled, or if it's... Actually, the plant's already enfeebled.
Yeah.
So, it just extends the enfeebled, I think.
Well,
Oh,
to make
okay,
it
so
stupefied, I guess.
Oh, wait, no, because the enfeebled is until the end of its next turn, so it would just be refreshing the enfeebled again, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll just stay enfeebled 1. Yeah. So, heal yourself for 4 damage, Turek.
Are you... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
What?
Hang on.
What?
Are you telling me this plant can't comprehend language, but
I
it
mean,
can
it-
feel guilt?
It doesn't have the linguistic trait.
It has the
Glimpse
mindless
of-
trait, so it
Glimpse
just
of
has the
Redemption, for reasons unbeknownst to me, does not have the mental tag at all, or any associated
Yeah,
tags like
you
that.
can you can use it on mindless creatures.
This
You
is
can-
bullshit.
It also technically works on hazard.
This is You can use this on a fucking spike trap. This is
Well,
bullshit.
ghosts.
I
You can
want
use
a
it on
rewrite.
ghosts.
I want to fuck. I want
Look
to
at
fucking
it.
try.
I actually
What
don't know
is
if I can
this?
use it on ghosts, because I don't think they're enemies. I think
Look at it.
hazards
This
are
is
different.
bullshit.
They're not affecting the plant, they're affecting, like, fate itself. That's not how to look at it.
This is bullshit. The
This
foe
is-
feels guilty. It's literally an effect called weight of guilt. I'm mad. The dog's very cute. She's not helping.
Plants feel guilty.
The plant can't comprehend language, so I can't do sonic damage. But it can
So
feel
is the-
guilty just by looking at the Kit Kats.
A dog can feel guilt and doesn't comprehend language.
A dog does
Try to
comprehend
be-
language.
How much does it
Alright.
choose to still deal the damage and continue
Yeah,
being
so
comfy.
you have to heal yourself for 4 damage.
So-
Because I already
Alright.
hurt you.
Bullshit.
And it still has 2 actions left, though.
No.
And it is going to try to hit again. Miss, critical miss. Okay.
Yay!
And it's just got his 1 action left, and the only thing you can really do is try to get a natural 20. It does not.
No.
Turek survives the round.
Thank God.
All right.
And now, one of the remaining zombies.
Yeah, skittish Yellow Musraw. It's going to try to hit Turek. Does
Why
punch
you
into you.
Why you bully me?
4
Me?
damage.
Did that was attacking me again?
No, second Turek.
No, Turek. Sorry, I just had you targeted. It can't hit you. It's too far.
Okay.
Let me make sure it
I knew it
hits.
had reach, so I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah,
You're
no, this
whipping.
one
It's
does
just
not.
punching.
No, that one has not been slashed by Kit Kat yet.
These zombies. The zombies who trying to like hit me with the vine whip. It's just punching me.
All right, and it misses.
Yay!
Turek, your turn.
Now it's my turn. This is getting bad, so I'm going to use. Spending a key point to use to use key strike on this plant.
I will write a fucking essay.
I'm just reminded of the Mythbusters
think you
episode where they
should,
tried to
frankly.
test if plants feel pain.
You have to
Who?
mail Paizo after this.
I will
think you-
make
I-
this plant feel pain.
I think you should. I think it's really weird that this effect does not have mental tags despite the
Listen,
way
So
it's written.
I wrote-
the reason it has the mental or doesn't have the mental trait is because it would be objectively worse than both Redeemer and Paladin. I mean, not Liberator and Paladin.
What does that mean?
That doesn't
Worse?
stop Literator from being really bad already.
First attack, you're
Oh,
not
you are
going to
right.
purchase.
So just change how it works.
It does hit though.
Don't make
so
the plant feel guilt. It's a
17
plant.
damage.
It clearly doesn't feel guilt. It enslaved a bunch of people.
Okay, so now
Maybe he feels
regardless
bad
of,
about it.
It does
here's
not.
the thing: you should be feeling guilt now because Turek just destroyed this thing.
I don't feel
Yeah, I
guilty,
missed with my
feel-
first one. I just like Turk like tries to like do an sort of like an up kick, and then it dodges, but then brings his claw down in like an axe kick and just smashes it into the dirt.
I just like the
Yeah.
idea of like Turk like just boxing it to death, just like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, and that is the end of my turn. Actually no, this isn't the end of my turn. It is the end of Key Strike, but I still have my attack. I still have 2 more. I think I have 2 more. Let me double.
because you flurried.
Yeah, because
Well, does key strike take an action?
The Key Strike lets you make a flurry as part of the one action for Key Strike.
Yeah,
So
it is 1 action because it includes it. So I still have. I can. You know what? I'm gonna use an action to step, and then target this zombie, and use my final action to do my max.
Right.
Okay.
Yay!
Ooh, and a good roll for
2 damage to this roll.
I don't think you wouldn't. I think you should. I think it's
Okay,
very silly,
yeah.
but I'm taking advantage of it.
And
So,
Turk just like
after you destroy go ahead.
Turk just spins around and just decapitates this thing with a knife hand strike.
Okay, and it just completely falls over.
And there is all right. That is the end of my turn. Amity, you're now up.
Amity is going to electric arc the last guy.
Okay, and with that, all of the plants are down, and combat is over. Carnifex, or Firebrand, is still down.
Kit Kats, once they're allowed to move, are going to rush over and lay on hands them to get them quickly back up.
Yep, go ahead.
Let me... excuse me. There we go. Rush over. Try and rouse him awake with some... Oh, not that. Here we go. A little bit of this. Guard effects, you can heal that much. Excuse me, the Firebrand, you can heal that much. Mr. Firebrand, are you in there? Hey! Oh, thank God. Sorry, I lost you for a second there. That plant got you real good.
He just looks totally, like, groggy after having the spontaneous high, followed by instantly being knocked out.
Man, you must have felt so cool for about 10 whole seconds.
I could use a little healing thrown my way, too. I'm not as bad as yours,
I think
obviously.
we should,
Hey, we can take some time.
Yeah.
take an hour.
I have one level 1 spell left.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your medicine checks.
I was gonna say, I actually think...
Medicine? What's that?
Oh, I can roll medicine. I don't have ward medic yet, though, so it might actually be...
It's probably better for you to lay on hands.
Yeah, exactly, and just spend the time
You
just...
don't know
your
actually
focus
how
spells.
healing works?
In this case, for Kit and Cat, it would be... We're going to spend an hour, right? So I have 6 of these. I'm going to give 1 to Amity, 1 to Iska, 2 to Carnifex, and 2 to Firebrand, excuse me, and 2 to Turok. So,
I'm good. Oh, I took a hit point of...
it looks like it.
Oh yeah,
from
the
the screen, right.
The screen.
Well, Iska and Amity, you both get 6 HP back, and then Turok and Firebrand, you both get 12 HP back.
Okay.
That's the result of an hour.
I'm still pretty hurt.
We can take a bit longer if you need to.
I don't think we're in a rush right now.
If you say you just want to take...
Yeah, we're going to heal the full...
Yeah, we can go ahead and take... Yeah, okay. Take whatever amount of time that takes, because she's also a little injured.
Yeah.
Not
during that time. Yeah, during that time, I'll also refocus to get my focus point back.
No, do not take my plague doctor.
I was gonna try to get you.
Am I fully loaded? I'm fully loaded.
So as you're resting here, you notice that the north exit of this area in the forest, it's covered in like a thick smoke, so you can't really see what's past it.
It's like it's some kind of like wall of fog or something.
Well, let's see if the Wayfinder can counteract it.
You're clashing up.
Okay.
That entry you sent us about the Wayfinder. That's still the funniest fucking thing.
Is that some blue and yellow writing on the ground there? Is that just me?
What the Firebrand's going to do, in case this is a magical darkness or mundane darkness of some sort, if it's like, they're going to activate their Wayfinder to see if a counteratt's going to happen.
If you have your token selected, you can just use your arrow keys to move, by the way. You don't have to, if you get stuck under someone, you don't have to, like, drag.
Wait, serious? Oh my god! You just changed everything.
There is, the Wayfinder isn't, like, cutting through it. It just gives a little bit of light, but it does seem like it is some kind of magical darkness. And actually, as you get closer and closer to the fog, you start to hear what sounds like music.
Ominous. Don't like that.
Just enthusiasm again with a will save.
Is there a prompt that says pass through fog?
You can pass through the fog if you wish.
Yep.
Your hand to it, and it makes a kind of dark ringing noise. You
6.
see a red bar appear at the bottom of the screen.
You see a wolf inside with a sword in his mouth.
And the wolf is like 50 feet tall.
Sif. No, I don't want to hurt Sif. No.
Okay, fine. You see a fat knight and a skinny knight. Is that better?
Oh, shit.
No!
Suddenly we're in a city.
Alright,
I mean, most accurately, it would be the Moonlight Butterfly, if we're being honest.
Firebrand's going to push through the smoke.
Okay, go ahead. You should be able to walk through it.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So walking through the
Oh
fog,
dear.
you see a very odd sight. It seems to be some kind of ballroom dance floor inside of the forest. And there's several figures there. They look kind of like Summer Breeze. And they're all involved in a very kind of fancy dance.
It's a fucking fairy ring.
And as you walk inside, one of them comes up to you and says, "Ah, finally, the entertainment is here! Oh, we've all been waiting for you. Come, come!"
Wait, what? Entertainment?
Oh, yes, well, why else would you be here, right?
We're here looking for something, actually.
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh, what the... Ah, that sounds rather boring. What kind of tricks can you do?
Well,
Are there
The
any
firebrand's
flying
going
around?
to clear leather with their pistol as they start twirling it on their fingers.
Clear leather? What the fuck does that mean?
Oh,
Draw
so roll
the
a,
pistol. Performance.
Roll performance.
Because that's what my archetype's built around, is performing.
And as you're performing, the dancers go and they kind of retire to the chases around. It seems like this round of dance is over, except for the one you're talking to. Okay. She looks at you. And let me see if I can show you her.
I'm gonna post the revolver off a lot gif.
Okay. So she looks at
yes.
you, and she says, "Oh, quite good, quite good. I can see why Lord Sunset hired you indeed."
Wait, who?
Oh, Autumn Sunset. He arranged this party, don't you know?
Where might he be, actually? We were looking for him on account of, we were looking for him, she says, not realizing that she doesn't have it in her to lie.
Oh.
We're friends of his sisters. Lady Breeze.
Oh. Ah, yes, Summer. We haven't seen her around here recently. I wish she would come and write sometime.
Aye, she taught us about playing sticks. She's mostly just been hanging out playing sticks, is my understanding.
Ah, yes, she used to make me play sticks for hours. Well, is there anything else you do?
We fight good.
I'm sure Iska has many strong opinions about
Oh.
stupid things that she could
You-
fucking orate on.
What, you fight? Could I see?
I don't know.
Fair. Friend.
Yeah, how about you? And she points at Iska.
What?
Fight that one. And she points at Kid and Cat. And then she just kind of sits down and waits to see what happens.
No.
Well, I mean, we don't have to kill each other, right? Like, that's okay? We don't have to do that?
All we have are knives.
Oh, of course not. This is all in good fun, right? I just want to see a show.
Actually, Firebrand's going to pull Turek aside because we're both performers, right?
Yeah,
And
we are both performing.
we are going to put on a faux combat show using our perform skill.
All right,
I have
both
a
of you
+8 to
roll
performance.
performance.
Or in my case, acrobatics, because I have acrobatic performer now. Thank God.
Hey! Honestly, if this wasn't gonna work, Iska was gonna start ranting about plants not understanding words.
I'm gonna use ghost sound to augment Firebrand's performance.
Roll to aid. You can roll.
I love that.
Not
Okay.
very. Apparently, we're not. This just goes to show we haven't. This is just on the spot because we have clearly not practiced this.
Cardifex does a roundhouse kick, and it just makes like a Gundam laser sound effect when it like, connects.
Amity doesn't actually know what fighting looks like somehow,
So,
despite
Amity,
having fought before.
Your sound does not exactly aid in their performance. You can describe what the
It's
sound
not.
is.
performance.
We fucking suck at this.
So what sound is it, Amity, that you produce while they're trying to
No.
throw the show?
Totally a gunshot sound. It's just not synced to the performance at all.
So it's like a fucking shitty
So-
dub of a
I know
totally
exactly what
dedicated
this looks like. This is the fucking this is Duck Amuck is what's happening right now.
So what happens is, Turek, you both are kind of like cautious because you don't want to like go in
You
at
don't
the
wanna-
wrong time, you know. And Turek, you kind of like try to cut, and Firebrand is like, ah, and then he takes his gun out and he goes like this.
Bang.
2 seconds later, bang.
She looks at you and she
An
says,
extremely awkward performance.
well, smoothing out her dress. That was something. Perhaps you should go talk to the other guest. I do think that the party is going to go on until autumn sunset, since it's time to stop, though. Thank you. And she walks off.
So we just sucked at it.
Oh,
She's
I
just
can't
like, wow.
believe we're so bad we ended the party.
Well, no, the party doesn't end until autumn sunset does, but it's kind of over for her.
Well,
We just ruined the party. for this
I'll refrain from the constructive commentary, but there were some things to be desired there, I think.
Yeah, that did go.
She is
that did
totally
go
not
well
aware of
down.
what went wrong.
Amity, next time is...
Yeah,
Has to
I'll
spell
admit,
the
I'm
moment he's
a
fired.
little out of practice.
The 2-action delay, different issue.
Okay,
Alright,
are you going to talk to one of the other ones?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the couple up here, I think.
Okay.
I like the idea that everybody in the fucking party just fucking mobs one.
I mean, we can probably spread out. We'll to.
Okay.
I know, but it'd be
So-
funny if we just mobbed one set of people at a time. Just all 5 of us.
So I
All right.
curtsy
So-
formally and
You talk
introduce
to
myself.
these two. Okay.
Ah, shoot.
They both, the lady curtsies and the male bows, and they say, charmed to meet you. My name is Isode Evilis, and the other one says, Lucina Tutus. And you are?
To the Nor. Of the Elves of Magnamar.
Ah, very nice. I do not believe I've heard of that city before, but you are welcome to our dance hall. I understand you are with the performers.
Troop, certainly.
What was that you cut off in the beginning?
I think I cut off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you cut off. Yeah.
They're a clever troop, excellent traveling companions.
Ah, very well. So, what kind of performance will you be putting on for us tonight? The female one speaks up and says, "Oh, you know, I would absolutely love to hear a persuasive oration."
I can do that.
Okay, so are you listening in on this conversation?
Yeah, I initially wandered over to Carnifex, but the minute I heard persuasive oration, I was like, oh, I have the argument for you.
All right. Well, you're-
I say, I wonder what she might be.
So go ahead and
Is it? It's not diplomacy. I clicked the wrong thing.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
I mean,
diplomacy.
It's
that would
performance.
be.
No, it's diplomacy. You can. If
Oh.
it's a persuasive oration. You
Okay,
pass
it's diplomacy. Good, because
Yeah.
I failed with the performance check. Anyways, it's about why plants should submit to language if they submit to guilt.
She looks off for a second. She starts nodding your head and says, "Yes, yes, I do believe I can see your way of thinking. Very good. Now, is there anything you'd like to ask me?"
Do you know
Stanley Berryhide?
Yeah, Zinlin Berryhide.
Ah, yes, the master. We haven't seen him recently in our bar parlor here. I think he's past where Winter Gale is.
where is Winterhill?
Oh, he's right over there. And she points over to the other exit where you see another wall of smoke. But, unfortunately, the gate there is locked until Lord Autumn Sunset comes out and formally ends the party.
So, how long is the party been going?
Let me think. 200 years.
What?
Oh, yes. It's been quite a ball. We've danced, we've sang, we've sat in our chases. I'm so happy you're here to join us. Maybe in 50 years or so, you could learn our dance.
Truly. I think Iska and I are the only two of us who have the time to do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're the only ones with the appropriate lifespan, I think.
However, I'm afraid our companions are rather more ephemeral than would be convenient in these circumstances. Do you know if there's any way to request Lord Sunset's appearance?
Well, I do believe he's here now somewhere, but you see, he's quite the eccentric, and he likes to hide his identity under a mask, an illusion. So we never know exactly who he is at any moment. But I will tell you this. He does love to play games with his name.
Also,
Well, I'm afraid I have to excuse myself. I'm getting a little tired. Thank you for the wonderful oration. She curtsies and walks off.
subtle.
Amity would remember, I don't.
What would you remember?
The names of the two that just introduced themselves to us.
Oh, I already forgot.
Can you see their token names?
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
let me fix that.
I remember one was named Ivelus because it startled
And the
me.
other one had the Tootie or something in his name?
Isolde Iblis. The other one was
Oh, her name's Isolde too, I see.
There's a few games set there.
Tooties. Tootis. You know what I fucking mean. Yeah, we can't see any of their names.
I'm
We
working
can't
on
those
it.
two. We're patient.
I have to go to each one.
Relatoria.
Relatoria.
Talk today.
Devora de Chum.
These are some fucking weird names.
They're Fey names. Of course they're going to be weird.
No, I just mean that linguistically speaking, they're from very different places.
They're Fey. They're from everywhere.
Although they do seem largely French-inspired. Except for Tootis. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. About
Let's,
What are you guys going to do next?
We
Yeah, another.
could check out this blocked off area to the east.
Okay.
Do a strange thing I've never done before in practice
Someone
with
they said
magic.
was locked, right?
What?
That's what she said. So Firebrand, do you walk over there?
I'm gonna see if I can rally everyone over there first. I'm not gonna open it alone. Firebrand's gonna try and rally everyone to the entrance to the east.
What? I was just about to... Oh, okay. Well, if you say so.
They'll be here a while. We might as well search now.
Would you like to be here for another 300 years? Because I do not think you will survive.
Well,
I don't-
I think I'd like to live 300 years. That sounds pretty cool.
You will
I
not.
don't even know if I don't know if I can live a third of that time.
Does whatever this approximation of a door appear to have like a handle? And...
It is just smoke, but it's almost like a force field. Like as you walk, it just gets thicker and thicker to where it's completely solid and totally impassable. And the tree growth is like so overgrown that it would take like maybe a full day to try to cut through it all to get
What
through.
if we burned it down?
We're in the woods, I'll remind you.
You can
We
certainly
die,
try.
yes. Then we burn down the woods.
Yes, while we're in
And
it.
we will no longer be in the woods.
I think we'll
It
also
is
no longer
flawless
be not...
logic.
I think we'll also be no longer not on fire. Which is to say, we'd start being on fire on account of all the burning of the woods that we're in.
There may be one flaw in this plan. Only one.
Is it the plan itself?
No. Do not be silly.
Well, since it seems this particular fog wall is a bust, I'm gonna go introduce myself to some people.
Okay.
You have fun over here. She's gonna go to the people over here who she was about to introduce herself before she was called away.
All right. Which one do you introduce yourself to?
Both.
All right.
Because she can, actually. She
Oh, yeah.
does her best to affect her equivalent of a curtsy, which is mostly just like kind of grabbing the cloak by one side and kind of doing something with it. And she says, "Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kit and Cat Fairweather. And who might you find people be?"
Matron Ferellatoria, says the one that has a bit of an older look. And the younger one says, "They call me Madame Ivora Duchamp. Pleased to meet you, Kit and Cat Fairweather."
"Pleasure's all ours," they say, and each head bows a little out of sync.
So, I understand you're with the entertainment.
She looks around at the others, noting, Iska and Amity right behind her, who just sort of look like spellcasters, and the cowboy and pro wrestler over in the distance. And she's like,
Yeah, the cowboy and the luchador.
I suppose you could say that, yeah.
I'm
I'm not much of an entertainer, but I have my skills.
Well, the smaller one speaks up. It's a little embarrassing, but I absolutely love to be scared. Could you do something horrifying?
Oh, I could do that.
I could give it a shot if you'd like.
I can do that.
Okay, what do you guys do?
I have, hang on. Is it the throwing knife? Or is it just dagger?
Just dagger.
Just dagger. Okay, sorry. So, I don't know why I closed my, no, so I have a feat. Sorry, listen. I'm having a great time. I have a feat called Intimidating Glare, where basically I can, how do I put this in the chat? There. That. I can do that. Let me find Intimidate.
The Kit and Cats not being especially malicious people, but still having some sense of what would be intimidating, especially to a small creature like this, who she can't help but thinking of as a little bit childlike. She just kind of like... her two heads just kind of move apart from each other a little bit, and then she conks them together, and it makes a really upsetting noise.
Okay.
Oh
no!
Roll whatever skill you think is appropriate for that.
Is that supposed to be intimidating or comedic? Because that just sounds like slapstick.
Okay. So, Kit and Cat, you managed to do it in a way that is more horrifying than funny. So it does aid in Iska's glare. So what you have is like Kit and Cat with their two heads just going bonk, and then like kind of between Kit and Cat's legs, this tiny little gnome
staring shit.
Death at this tiny little plant creature. You see the leaves on her start to wilt a little bit, and she looks horrified for a moment. But then she says, "Oh, that was wonderful! I was so scared! Thank you!" So, is there anything you wanted to talk to me about?
The sorcerer is better than a performing gunslinger.
I think I figured something out.
What?
Amity pats Iska on the head and walks straight by her to Lord Musina Tudis and kneels, and in Sylvan, "Lord Sunset, I'm so sorry I didn't recognize you earlier."
What? What?
Well
is
played,
it an
my
anagram Oh,
Yeah.
probably an anagram.
That's letter scramble.
Oh, that's why his name didn't fit. That's why his name didn't fit. The theme.
I think that
Oh!
in the background just having some kind of small talk with these other two.
You know, I
Son
have
of
to
a
thank you for giving
bitch.
us the entertainment that we've been missing for 200-300 years now. It's
I'm
much
glad we
appreciated.
were able to serve you. However, I'm afraid we're on a bit of a timetable.
I see. So what would you ask of me?
My lord, it is imperative that if it is possible at all, we speak to Zenlin Berryhide. I'm told he was once master of these woods and may yet be.
You know, the way out of my little ballroom here is sealed for a reason.
I'm given to understand. Your lady sister told us that Winter Gale was perhaps unkind.
Indeed. Past there is Wintergale's domain. Unkind is very generous. He is downright cruel. Several
Is he always
travelers.
so?
No, not always. The aspects of winter can be cruel, but they can also be charming. But unfortunately, as the master's mind started to wane, he leaned further into the cruel aspects of winter. Starvation, death from exposure. And now, all that's left is an icy heart.
This is very ice cream.
I will let you pass if you wish, but I cannot guarantee your safety.
Can you give us any advice for treating with your brother? Is there no way that he could perhaps be reminded of his youth?
It has been hundreds of years, and none of us have been able to talk any sense into him. Perhaps there is a way, but it is beyond my ken.
Here, safely, and enjoy your hospitality and this party before we continue?
Of course. You can stay as long as you wish.
Well, I should probably speak to my companions and let them know we have met you.
Very well. It was very nice to meet you and to play this little game with you. You may stay as long as you wish. And he gives you a fancy bow.
Return it as best I'm able. Which is pretty good. I'm good in society.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What do we think, guys?
Well, it's not really much a way forward. Other choice of a way forward, is there?
No. We can rest first. I'm not terribly expended. I could continue. But I don't know how you feel.
I feel able to keep going.
I'm hale and healthy, personally.
With reach spell, I can
I'm
keep
ready
casting
to-
chill touch on people, but
I'm ready to push on.
From what Lord Sunset said, Wintergale is unlikely to allow us past on the basis of diplomacy. But I'd like to try. Perhaps with the charming words.
I would.
It doesn't hurt to try, and it doesn't expend much for me.
It's less about. Look, you've seen where we are. I would worry if you do something so obvious, you risk offending them even worse. Might just be better to try, normal diplomacy where you talk to a guy and like hope for the best.
We can do that.
it's better to fail at the diplomacy without the offending, and then to move on to intimidation. It does not. Then they do not have the shield of
The abilities that would allow us to use fire, this is the time to make sure they're active.
Yeah. Cool.
I've got my spellbook out and I'm swapping out Mage Hand for Produce Flame and Prestidigitation for Warp Step, which takes about 20 minutes.
I have warp step.
Alright.
Warp step's fun.
Oh, 30 minutes. Go sound for shield. I had all of my fun cantrips for playing with fairies.
Yeah.
No more fun cantrips for you. Now only prepare for murder.
Murder's
Well, I'm
happening
kind of
all the
always
time.
prepared for diplomacy.
But
In the meat.
So what do you guys
if
planning to do?
we wait a day, I can prepare some alchemist's fire.
A whole day? Are we just gonna sleep in the middle of this eternal party?
Well, I'm sure they'd think it'd be pretty
Given us permission to
entertaining.
stay, perhaps we could withdraw into the corner.
That sound. Listen, as somebody who's passed out, who's had to sleep at a party before, it's not a good time. IRL. I had a weird childhood. Leave me alone.
No, I've done that before as well. It's
But
fine.
yeah, barring that, I think my 5-shooter would be enough.
Your
All
harmonica
right, so
gun.
what are you guys doing? Are you gonna try to sleep or keep going?
I mean-
I think
Alright.
everyone's good resource-wise. I say we just go for it.
I mean, I'd like to have been able to use biting words and then all of that, but I can't because I used it on the fucking mushrooms.
I'm down one first level spell other than mage armor, but I can still recast with bonded item.
All right.
I want to stay by Carnifex though, so that if it goes to fighting, I can magic weapon really quick.
All right.
Okay.
We're
So-
moving.
As you
Yeah.
walk past the
I will-
go
I will
ahead.
say, as we walk out, I will comment to Carnifex. You want to
Firebrand.
try doing... Oh, so sorry. I will want to comment to Firebrand. If at some point you want to try and work on doing a performance at some time, I'd be down to practice with you. It was surprisingly fun back there.
It's still funny to
Perhaps.
me that the fucking gnome sorcerer outperformed the
Well,
performing
it's
Gunslinger
because
and the WWE Russ and the Luchador.
So that's actually a result of stat bonuses at this level being better than your proficiency bonuses. So
Oh yeah,
you literally have charisma as your stat. So
I know, but it's really fucking funny. Like they
It's
literally
also
Let's
said,
just a
move.
roll.
they literally said, "Can we hear some oratory?" And I was like, "Boy, do I!"
Okay,
Oh.
so
I always have a rant keyed up to go.
as you enter here, and okay, so I want a decision from you guys.
Uh-huh.
It's 9:55.
Oh, it
Do
is.
you
Yeah.
want to continue on now, or do you want to stop here?
I'm down for a combat.
I am
Just
down.
briefly.
I think I'm down for another hour.
I have until 11, and then I have to shut everything down.
Well,
And I don't
that's
have to be up
plenty of
early tomorrow, so I'm good.
Saturn.
All right.
I could take it or leave it.
Okay. All right, so we'll continue. So
Let's do this.
as you walk into here, there's an icy chill that just kind of like chills you down to the bone. And you notice that it's not just ice. The whole forest floor is covered with this purplish, corrupted terrain that's almost like slick to the touch. It seems sick. And walking further in, you see sitting on an icy throne, blue. It looks similar to the Fae you saw outside, but his skin is like blue and frosty, and his eyes are just like this solid ice. He stares at you, unmoving, as you walk in.
Like how
And
he's
there's-
tall.
There's also corpses that you see on the ground.
Unfortunate.
I'm going to be sticking by Amity.
Yeah. Am is going to approach the throne, but not too close.
Okay.
Kit Kats are going to flank with you.
So he sees you come in, and he speaks in a loud, booming voice. Why have you entered my domain?
I'll answer. My lord, your lady's sister, Summer Breeze, worries about you.
All of my family does not realize that everything must end in death. And that has become my domain. I advise you to leave now, or die a cold, hungry death like those you see around you, as he waves to the corpses lining the ground.
We cannot. We must speak with Zanlin Berryhide, if it can be done.
There will be no passage through my domain.
Well, I don't think anyone's shocked by this.
I can't charming words.
Doesn't
I mean,
that
I
have
would have
30
just fucking
foot?
argued with
Yeah,
him
that
that
has-
winter is not death, but merely sleep. But okay.
You can try to persuade. You can try to do whatever you like. You cast charming words.
I'm gonna cast charming words.
Okay.
Range 30 feet.
So you gotta get closer.
What's the location here? Oh, way down there.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
way down there.
Oh yeah.
90 feet away from me.
Okay, then
Roll a deception if you're getting that close with hostile intent to try to hide the fact that you're trying to get close to cast a spell.
okay.
Or persuasion. It depends how
No,
you want to do this.
Deception.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm good at it.
So you kind of walk closer, maybe just making casual conversation.
Yeah, as I
Oh
speak.
yeah, very casual.
Is Amy walking out there alone, or are we allowed
Oh fuck
to
no.
follow her?
Yeah, you can follow her. It's like follow the leader, right? Follow
Okay.
the expert.
Yeah.
Except it's follow the fucking.
So yeah, now there doesn't seem to be a lot of room for negotiation here. So I am gonna cast charming words.
Okay.
Which I put up there already, so it's a will save.
Yep.
And incapacitation. So
And he's probably higher level than us.
Oh yeah, it's almost definitely not gonna work.
Ah, barely.
and they're also aware that you were casting a spell on him.
But
so-
it takes some responsibility to attack rolls and damage rolls against me, so I'll take that.
So he got a critical success.
Oh, he
no,
did?
it automatically ticks up with the incapacitation.
Oh, it does? But
Yeah. Because it says roll
Wait, no,
roll
he hit-
success, but it's because it's an incapacitation. If he's higher level than us, it is automatically a crit success.
well, he got an 18. The DC is 18, and it says success. So
Yeah,
that should
So-
be a critical success, right? Because it's
that's
incapacitation.
correct.
Yeah.
Should be crit then. I think it should be ticking up because that's how it works in my Fist of the Ruby Phoenix game.
Yeah, maybe
Anyway.
there's a modular setting that I don't have on, but that's okay.
All right.
So he smiles at you. He doesn't attack yet, and he says, "Interesting attempt. I'll tell you what. I will let you pass on one condition. One of you must be claimed by Winter. The rest can go."
Condition. What does
You-
being claimed by Winter entail?
He waves to the corpses on the ground.
Is that the only circumstance under which you would recognize claimed by Winter?
Yes.
Don't argue that you do not
He's
know.
Faye, you gotta be careful. No, we're defining terms.
I think, Amity, I think the terms are he would like at least one of us to be dead.
Roll,
I don't think it's not that ambiguous. I don't think.
roll legal lore.
anybody have
Let
that?
us. Well, I feel like this is initiative because I don't think we're giving up a party member. So,
I mean, I was gonna start arguing that winter is not death, but merely sleep. It is a rest. So, would I try that?
You can try.
What is that? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Is persuasion a fucking thing in this game?
Yeah.
Why
It's
can't
Diplomacy,
I
diplomacy.
deception.
Diplomacy.
5e messes with my brain. Okay. Did you want
Ladakis
to
was safe.
say anything, or is that just the
Yeah,
roll?
no, I would argue like winter is not an end. Winter is harsh, yes. Winter is cold, yes. But winter is not an end, it is merely a pause. It is a sleep, it is a rest for the world to retreat inside, to recuperate, to hold before the resumed activity of spring. Winter is
cycles-
restful, it's not necessarily death.
The cycles of seasons are but a temporary respite. Everything ultimately ends in death.
But then it also begins, does not? The death of a tree fuels the growth of new trees.
One claimed by winter or turn back.
Was what a shot.
I'm going to trigger 10 paces.
All right. So yeah, it's initiative time.
Yeah.
He's staring at you, so he's not really surprised.
Hey, what would I've had to roll to fucking convince him?
You'd have to get above a 30.
I don't think I can. Even if I rolled a nat 20, I couldn't physically do that.
That's correct.
He
That's
hasn't been
Pathfinder 2
convinced
math for you.
by his siblings for hundreds of years, and you guys already tried to cast a spell on him. So
If
He was
we done
probably-
if I had done it before,
His disposition was probably hostile even before we walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a use case for us
unless you
actually
had some
doing
kind
that.
of weird magical thing, you probably could have convinced him. Unless you got if you got a natural 20, I might have let it happen.
Damn.
Could have incremented a step at least in the right direction,
Right.
but hey, whatever.
Or spell like honeyed words or something.
Okay, so it's one.
Do we have? Yep.
There we go.
Initiative.
Oh, it's my
First up
turn.
is
Okay.
Iska.
Fuck it, biting words.
Last one.
He's mindless.
I will.
Does nothing.
If you fucking do this shit to me again, Josh, I swear to God, I will find you and I will fill your shoes with marbles.
Oh no, that's not as bad as I thought you were gonna do.
Son of a whore!
Okay, yeah.
That was all.
Unfortunately, your biting words just seem to not move his wintry
I tell him
heart
that he's
at all.
bad at being winter.
He knows he's good at being winter, so
He's fucking stupid.
He's got all the snow. He's got these ice minions.
yeah.
Alright.
All right. So one of the watery wisps around him springs into action, and it floats this way up to Turok and lashes out with an icy tendril.
Are there 3 different tracks playing right now?
No?
Yeah, there are.
Oh, there are.
Two are just icy sounds. You can hardly even hear them. So the icy tendril hits you, but has no effect at all.
Does it have a Oh, it has negative strength modifier. I
Yeah,
see.
negative strength.
Modifier.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it misses again as well.
Yeah. Turk's just too much of a spicy boy.
He's so
Alright.
spicy.
So Winter Gale stands up from his throne. And let's see what the range on this bad boy is. Okay, and he's gonna walk up here.
Oh shit. Lost turn.
His speed.
Also, to clarify, how tall is Wintergale?
He's like 8 feet tall.
Pretty tall.
Actually, wait, that would be large. Let's say 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Still pretty tall.
Can't mess
Really
with the
skinny.
rules here.
Right.
Oh, great.
Is it reflex save time?
Let me see.
Time to die.
It's actually only going to hit one person there. Let me move him to somewhere else.
Bones are hard.
There we go. Okay, so that hits
Three of us.
Firebrand, and I don't think it hits you.
It hits Firebrand, Amity, and Kit Kats.
Okay, it hits 3 of you.
Yeah.
So you guys roll reflex save, please.
Kit Kats are so famously good at this.
The
Success.
DC is wrong.
Oh.
So the real DC is 18. That's still a critical
Success
success
still.
for Firebrand. Yeah.
I'm going to leave it because I don't want to risk crit failing.
Oh, it's because his innate didn't have a. There. Okay. So Amity and Kit and Cat, yeah, you both failed, but not critically. So both of you
Yes.
take 7 damage.
Ow.
Carnifex takes nothing. Or Firebrand. Damn it.
It's going to take us weeks to bake this.
Yes. All right. Amity.
Amity casts shield. And reaches over to Firebrand and casts magic weapon.
On the fire starter.
It seems as though the music has stopped, by the by.
It's playing for me.
Oh, it's not for me. Let me refresh. Because like all my sound effects stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything either.
Try
Yeah, no,
refreshing.
Hydra,
Luna.
the one, I assume the one that,
Try to take
Oh, wait,
yours
what?
away.
Hydra's just
oh,
showing me
pop
is the
in.
track number of 0 out of 0, like.
Try
Like the
refreshing because it's playing on my end.
Yeah, I'll refresh.
Refreshing.
Refresh.
Muted it anyway because it's a lot to process.
That makes sense.
Magic weapon.
Loading mysterious forest.
There we go. My weapon's now magic. Luna! Stop barking at the dogs outside.
No, she
For what,
was,
it's worth, for what it's worth, we can't hear it. I think Discord's cutting it out.
Loading up.
Oh, no, I still don't hear anything. Wait, there it goes. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good.
Can I show you guys the dog?
Shows-
Luna. Luna.
What is she
Luna.
doing?
She
in
is
the window?
looking out my door and barking at the neighbor, or looking out my window and trying to bark at the neighbor's dog.
Yeah, I can promise you at least the Discord
there's the
filter.
music.
The Discord filtering is catching that, so we don't hear that at all.
Yeah, I don't
I
hear it.
see.
So Amity, are you done with your turn?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry. All right, the second wisp turn. Okay, so it's going to move up here. And it's also going to attack Turek.
Bitch.
I wish I'd been behind them. And go back to my burning hands.
And
Miss.
it just misses both times.
Yeah. Turk is just like is like in the full dodge zone.
Yeah.
All right,
Firebrand.
it's time. It's time for me to finally do the thing, because I actually didn't get to do any combat last combat. So I'm going
I
to...
actually felt bad for you.
Knock on wood.
I'm going to pistol twirl, fainting against the Tall Winter Gale.
Okay.
This is actually the only way to get a ranged feint. So I'm going to make a deception. It's deception versus perception DC.
Yep.
Nice roll.
Success.
Alright, he is flat-footed to this strike.
Guy.
You got it.
Second
There you go.
action. He's going to fire the gun.
Kaboom.
And that's a hit.
Almost min damage.
Oh. So yeah, he is flat-footed, but he actually, like, the way he moves throws off your aim a tiny bit, and you just nick him in the shoulder.
I'm going to Raconteur's reload, and I'm going to attempt to become hidden to him.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Oh. It's a 1, isn't it?
It's a 1. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. First action is, of course,
Oh,
strike
Luna! Oh my god.
Turk strikes the pose
Okay.
and enters Stoked Flame Stance. And now the real question is, do we want to clear out the wisps or just bypass them and go straight for the boss?
They don't seem
Knock on
particularly...
wood, the wisps seem extremely undangerous.
So, actually, the wisps are tiny, if that quarter of a square, which means they can't even help the Winter Gale with flanking.
Let me handle the wisps.
Alright.
You're a striker.
And Turk is going to go in.
Luna, go lay down!
Could you go like a little more in? Yeah.
Yeah. And then, what I am going to do is I'm going to grapple this and try to attempt to
maybe
grapple Winter
Okay.
Fury. It's gonna be easier because it's gonna be easier for them to avoid this because they are slightly larger than me.
I think they're still the same size class, so.
Yeah, no,
They're large. They're only just within the size category for me to be able to grab them.
No, he said he's medium, didn't he?
He's
yeah,
medium.
they
He's
said they're
7 feet
medium.
If he was
Oh,
large,
really?
he'd be 2 by 2.
tall. Yeah.
All right, so
Tall, but he's really skinny.
Which also means, Turek, next
Yep.
time you see a horse, you can try and grapple that too. And it's only a mild penalty.
Or
to
Florida
suplex a
dog.
horse.
it's been a while since I've gotten a chance to grab. Where's Just
Roll athletics against its fortitude DC.
All
I'm
right.
a little disturbed at how big these corpses are.
Oh, they are fellow
Yeah.
tall guys.
Fucking course. I only-
he's slippery, just like ice.
Yeah,
and
very
it's real
slippery.
hard for you to get a grasp on him.
That tracks. That tracks.
1,
Cat
2.
All
You
right.
got one more action, don't you?
Yeah, I thought you.
No, one
Oh,
action to enter stance.
move.
Right.
One action to enter stance. One action to get behind them. One action to tempt the grab. That's
Well, our darling girls are going to spend their first action moving to get into pincer with Turek.
Yeah.
And they're going to go for, I think, just a double swing like Hail Mary here. So first one's going to be this strike. Oh, I didn't actually target him
Chop,
for that.
chop.
Whoops. Was that hit?
that is a 28.
That is a crit.
Hey!
shit.
Only because he's flat-footed.
Well, I rolled terrible damage, but that's okay.
Okay, did it double it already? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I did already. I literally at least one of my dice was a 1.
Alright.
No, my 1d12 was in fact a 1. So, what can you do? And then she's going to go for the Hail Mary and try to hit him again.
Okay.
And miss.
And a miss. All right. So yeah, you do slice your greatsword
Luna.
into him, seeing like just icy shards burst off of him. He seems like he's almost made just entirely of ice. Iska.
Iska is full of ideas and none of them are good. But
Iska has run up against their ultimate foe, the one enemy in which throwing chunks of ice won't work.
Hey, listen. No, I have no first level spells left, but I do have 2 more casts of Biting Words.
And you could...
Chomp chomp.
Target. Scroll all the way back up. So I'm not trying to recast that and fucking shit up. Aha, found it. Attack. Oh.
That's a hit.
Yay! I didn't have to scroll all the way back up. Damage.
Snake
Oh.
eyes.
Oh my god, we have 3 minimum
We're hitting really
damage
well,
rolls.
We can't roll damage.
We cannot roll.
Yeah.
We get one or the other.
He's just barely irritated at your mighty
However-
words.
However, I have 2 more actions, motherfuckers. That won't work. Never mind. Chill touch is 2 actions. How far away
I thought
from
you
him
had 2
am I?
actions. Oh, you didn't have actions.
Because I could be farther away. Yeah. And then, shield.
Is that it for
Run
your
up to him like, you're a bitch, and then you run away.
Basically.
Just run up,
Hi.
bitch.
Okay. I guess that's the rest of their turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Hi.
So the icy winter wisp, it flies directly at Winter Gale and moves into his body, disappearing.
Oh shit.
Don't like that.
And Winter Gale seems to regain some of his icy form.
Oh boy.
And now it's
Well,
Winter
good thing
Gale's
we didn't
turn.
do a whole lot of damage to him to start with.
Yes.
This is.
Why am I so stiff?
Alright. Turok, you're right next
Oh no,
to
this
him.
is. Oh no, this is the Crystal King, isn't this?
So Turok,
Ow.
he has a spike of ice that he takes and just drives through you.
I'm glimpsing of redemption now.
Yep.
Please.
He's doing it. He's doing his attack. He's taking the
All right.
enfeebled.
I'm doing it.
Take that
Okay.
26, but reduce it by 4 so 22.
So 22.
Yep.
He has a brief vision of spring after a long, harsh
And we are
winter,
now
but it's not enough to dissuade
enfeebled.
him.
Exactly. All right. He's got 2 more actions. Slices you with the spike again. 7 damage.
He should be enfeebled too, by the way.
2?
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
why?
look at the effect. He should be enfeebled too.
Oh, okay.
So-
Let me see. What do you hit?
17 would have missed.
No, he would have missed. He missed. I'm glad you said that.
Yay!
He hit you by
Thank
1.
God, because I
That's
do
amazing.
not have a lot of HP left.
All right. Well, he's got
And
1
I
more
have no
attack,
spells.
and he's going to try to finish you
Expected.
off. And rolls a natural 20.
Well,
Oh yeah, that definitely is gonna kill me.
can't help you there.
Yeah, so you are knocked out.
Ow.
So
And
you see
I'm
Turok
dying
go
too.
Down.
Yeah,
Dying
you're done
too.
by crit. You're dying too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Amity.
I am. This is bad.
It'll be okay.
And also my stance is gone because I'm unconscious.
That's right.
Amity is going to move away and cast Produce Flame on the other Wispy.
Okay.
That also is a
Gunshot
gunshot.
noise.
That's
Everything
great.
is guns.
She's just styling it after Carnifex's
Everything
guns.
is gunshots now.
Mm-hmm.
Points
There you
finger
go.
guns at it.
See,
roll
I can do
damage.
that too.
Okay, it does seem to take more damage from this.
It's also persistent fire damage.
Persistent. fire damage.
Persistent fire damage is on a
Oh, on a crit. Never mind.
Crit.
On a crit? Okay. So it does take some extra damage. It's still floating around. A bit damaged, but still there. Do you have anything else?
No, that's my turn. I've lost the map somehow, so
Oh, refresh maybe.
yeah, I cast that spell and
Disappears.
Foundry flipped out.
All right, so the final wisp, it is going to give its remaining life force to Winter Gale, going into his body, disappearing. And Winter Gale does recover some of his icy form.
Hopefully
Firebrand
less than he
returns.
would have had I not hit it.
Yes.
All right. So my turn now. I'm going to pistol twirl.
Yeah, but
What's that against?
Succeeds. It's feint, so it's against perception DC.
Succeed.
All right, so he's flat-footed to this strike. They're going to shoot. I'm actually going to spend a hero point and reroll that. Let's go crit fishing.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
No such luck.
Ah, well.
It's still a solid hit.
So that's 1, 2. Third action is they're going to do the Raconteur's reload, attempting to hide.
Roll. Okay. All right, Kitty Cat.
All right, Kit and Cat. They're going to do a 5-foot step right here, kind of keeping in sort of poised formation with the tall Winter Gale. I guess just Winter Gale. He got the randomness put on him. And she is going to, with just one of the briefest moment of freedom in the fight, go ahead and reach down and lay on hands Turek, so he can recover some HP and stabilize. So Turek heals that much. And then
Turk should be moved
Yeah, he should
before
be.
the Winter
I was
Gale.
going to do that. I noticed that.
and then with her third action, she is going to... Yeah, she's just going to make a strike. It doesn't make sense for her to move back into flanking yet.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
A hit. Wow. There's a decent damage roll. That did more than my crit did.
It did. Okay, yeah, Winter Gale is starting to look worn down. A lot of the ice has been knocked off of him.
Good.
And
we
that's it for your
chicken.
turn, right?
Yes, let me click that button for you.
Niska.
I got one more cast of biting words before I gotta do other shit. And he is just within range. Guess who's getting yelled at again?
This is less. This isn't even. This is. Just keep casting the spell out of spite. Just you're going to make this work.
It takes two. It takes 2 actions to do the first cast, and then that
And you
same
can
round,
sustain.
I get to do it,
True.
and then I get 2 more rounds afterwards
What I'm going to do
of yelling.
is I'm going to fake out this.
Fuck.
I'm going to attempt to fake out to aid Iska.
What does that add to her?
It's not going to be enough to matter.
That would have been a +1, so it would have been a 16.
It still misses.
Yep.
Shield.
Okay. Turek.
I have not successfully yelled at anybody today.
What? Do you have another action, Iska? Is shield
I
one or 2
do have
actions?
one more action.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use it.
Okay.
You yelled it successfully last time. You just rolled minimum damage.
Yeah, you're
So-
right.
First
I
action,
did feel it.
I get up. Second action, I'm going to re-enter my stance.
I would be very careful about engaging this HP, because that ping pong of death will kill you.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't have anything else I can do. I don't, because I'm a melee character. I can't do anything if I'm out of melee. Now the question is, do I go for key strike or do I attempt to grapple this guy?
I would say go for whatever do most damage on the hope that maybe you get lucky and you kill him.
All right.
Because whatever else you do, he is going to hit you next time he gets a chance to, I'm sure.
All right, then I shall use my focus point to cast Key Strike.
Okay.
And then play it safe and do force damage. And then I'm going to do my 2 flashing spark attacks.
Hit.
Damage.
Okay, and it's
There's 10
rush
slashing and force.
slash and force. Okay.
And then my second one, which also hits
Also hits. Nice.
for 9 damage.
And
Stunning
don't
fist?
forget your stunning fist. Yeah.
Oh yeah, stunning fist. This is technically so they need to succeed a fortitude saving throw.
Against your class DC.
Yeah, which my class DC is. Where is class DC?
It's
Should be-
on the left bar. It's like above your immunities and
Yeah,
weaknesses.
class
and stuff.
DC 18. So a DC 18 fortitude save.
That's
Oh
normal.
jeez, plus 14.
Yeah, I guess
Fortitudes is good save. So
the winter. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, yeah, he is not looking good. You can almost see the ice in him like starting to melt a bit. But it is his turn, and he is not going to let this stand. Turek grabs his icy spike.
Oh
Stabs
god, it's not going to help, but
it
still.
right into your chest.
at least you got a hero point because you're getting knocked out of this, and it would bring you to dying 4, which would kill you.
Yeah,
You got a
so
hero point, right?
The
Yeah,
glimpse,
I do have a hero point. I'm going to use a hero point to survive this.
Okay.
Yeah, you stabilize. You stabilize.
I am still.
So let me down. Yeah,
I would still lose my stance, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
'Cause
yeah.
you're
Take
dead
the
or
damage, but you're
unconscious.
stabilized.
Yeah. And all that does in this case is just prolong his enfeebled even further.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's still enfeebled too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I am still. And I'm prone.
Okay, so you
I
see
would be
Turek
prone.
just drop.
Yeah, you're like lying on the floor right now.
Yeah. And he
See, I'm
turns-
glad he's enfeebled too.
He turns towards Kit and Cat, but both times he's not able to find purchase with this icy spike, and now it's Amity's turn.
He can see the light of spring more clearly, and it's making his swings just weak enough to not go through her armor.
Yep.
Amity casts Produce Flame at Winter Gale. And I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, it's worse.
Now, yeah. Unfortunately, the flame just streams by him. Do you have anything else?
I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay. Firebrand.
All right. I'm going to. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pistol twirl using performance to feint. This against perception DC.
That's a fail. Well, it's a success for him. A failure for you. Okay.
Okay, failure for me. Alright, I'm going to move into flanking. I'm not going to be able to attack flat-footed, but I will provide flat-footed for the Kit Kats.
Okay. Point blank
And-
shot.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him point blank with a pistol.
That's a hit. Oh, good damage. All right, yeah, he is melting. His ice is just like streaming into water coming off of him. You see some steam also coming off of him. And that's your turn, right?
And I leave an opening for the Kit Kats, because I am providing flanking right now.
Yeah.
Kit and Cat.
They're going to go and try to run this big ice bastard through. You know what? End of the session, I'm gonna hero point that because I want
hero point
I
that,
want this
please.
on my least amount of map. Yeah.
The hit. All right.
Damage.
That actually would have
Very
been a
good.
28 if he's not flat-footed.
Oh, that
He's
would have been a crit
flat-footed.
then, I think, right?
His
Or-
AC is 18 flat-footed.
28 would crit then if he is flat-footed to it.
Well,
Well,
it
he's at
decreases
18
his
flat-footed.
AC. It doesn't add to his hit. It decreases his AC.
Right.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's
I mean,
no. What we're saying is that that's incorporating the flat-footed already.
It
like,
did. His roll AC is 20.
is it? Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. Well, either way, he takes that much slashing damage.
All right.
Yeah.
He's still
Okay.
up, I take it, or no?
What? How's it go
He's
down?
With that hole that just opened up in like his midsection, the Kit Kats kind of glare at him.
I got something better.
No. Hey, this is my final shot. You
their
still
better.
No. I opened. So Firebrand would have shot them in the knee to give you an opening.
Oh, sure, that's fine too.
Yeah.
So
Bring them down.
He goes down on a knee as the Kit Kats plunge the blunt end of their short sword forward into his chest and say, "Well, look on the bright side. Spring's coming soon."
Okay.
And he melts on their blade.
Yes, he exactly. He melts on your blade,
Oh,
and
yeah.
as his body starts to melt, you see some green sprouts emerge from the ice, and then he actually like completely turns into almost like a petrified wooden tree on your blade. You're able to pull it out, but for a moment he's just like stuck there. And so Turek, a short time later you come to and you just feel deathly cold. Like abnormally cold.
Is there any kindling or anything here?
You burn him because he just turned into a tree.
We are not burning him.
No, that would be. I do not want his siblings to be angry at us. Any more than they might already be from the fact that we've killed their brother.
Is anybody like looking at Turek?
I think the Kit Kats would be over helping him like get up.
Yeah, Amity's looking for firewood.
So on Turek's
a
chest,
torch.
where the icy spike went through, he has what looks like a blue brand that has not gone away.
Kit Kats are not arcanely gifted. Actually, no, this is probably even a Fae thing, so this isn't going to help either. Does she recognize it with... Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to just roll religion for this because that's what she knows. There's no point in her rolling nature, but she's untrained. So she's just going to see if there's anything she recognizes as with her, like, scattered knowledge of divine magic.
You have no idea.
Well, this seems bad.
Goes back with some wood and starts a fire. I can do occultism.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna start dragging Turek over to the fire that the Amity has made.
I'm gonna put it right there beside him. He looks bad.
We can't move.
He's got some kind of strange brand on him where he got run through.
And too.
So Turek, you are able to move as time starts going on, but you just have this feeling of like there's a coldness inside of you that just won't go away. It's not impeding you in any way, but it's uncomfortable.
I mean, I don't know what that is. I'll be honest, Mr. Turek. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. Seen a couple people get run through at this point. No, like spontaneous blue markings or anything though.
Perhaps some of the Fae outside would know.
Distinctly possible.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Because that would mean letting them know that we killed Wintergale.
I mean, they were scared of him before.
I think they knew that it was a possibility, and we may be better off if we tell them ourselves anyway.
Iska, you're not completely sure, but you have a feeling, just from your dealings with occult things in the past, that part of the essence of Wintergale has entered Turok and taken root in him.
You have you might have a bit of winter inside of you. It is rooted.
Like a
I think we had
curse?
probably better get Lord Sunset.
Wait a second. He's gonna grant him a deviant feat. I think that was one of the deviant feats.
Shush! Don't break kayfabe. Come on.
Never break cave.
Yeah,
We're at the table. We can leave him at a
will
prayer.
save. He rolled a will save.
Roll a what save?
Will.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Am I about to get possessed?
I hope not.
Oh no!
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, definitely about to get possessed.
So, for a moment, you feel this like excruciating pain in your head, and you collapse to the ground. You all see Turok collapse to the ground, clutching his head. You feel like there's two things inside of you that are very much out of balance now, and it's just taken a huge toll on your body to deal with this. And you are going to be enfeebled one until you can rest, and then you'll get another chance to try to set yourself
Shit.
in the right order. So I think that's a good place for us to end tonight because it's 10:38.
Yep.
That's
Dramatic
ominous.
ass shit.
But yeah, lots to think about for next session.
Yeah,
I hope you
Turok
guys
has
enjoyed
been brought down by
But he got up again.
but brought down by the element that is polar opposite to theirs.
Interesting.
If only we could write some kind of song about this.
No, we don't have a bard. I guess we're stuck. No songs.
No songs of Ice and
alrighty.
Fire, unfortunate.
Spoken word.
I got performance.
We all got performance, motherfucker. You ain't special.
I don't have performance.
I don't
You
have
don't count.
performance.
I can.
have two
I
wolves.
get.
Okay. All right.
Like-
I guess I'll just go
like-
fuck myself.
I
Goodbye.
have two wolves
night,
inside
have
of me.
fun.
One is on fire, the other is in an ice cube.
Yeah, it's two blows. The thought entered my mind as I was talking about it. I did not
Honestly,
say it,
you
though.
said
Also,
you
important
said there
question,
are.
how much XP do we get from this?
Oh yeah. That's kind of important, right?
We level
We
up.
like it.
Yeah.
No, we don't level up.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
No, we won't level up.
got a little too super
But you will
quickly.
get
And only a couple sessions ago.
I know.
120.
But I have absolutely zero plans for level 3.
I mean,
You're getting close to leveling up.
Oh, trust me, I have my level 3 planned out already.
I do.
That's level 3.
As do I. Although,
What?
depending on what happens, it might change.
I haven't went
Be
through
cool.
spell.
You could die.
I think I just put a skill increase into performance. I think that's it.
I mean, I get like a bunch of I get some important class features of 3. Actually, probably need to finalize which of those I'm taking.
Oh, I get an ability called Stubborn.
That
Oh,
does
word.
not sound shocking. What does it do?
You don't like being told what to do, and you don't give up. Your proficiency rank for will saves increases to expert. When you fail but don't critically fail, in effect that would give you the controlled condition, you can attempt a second save against the effect at the start of your next turn. On a successful second save, the controlled condition ends, though any other effects remain.
Oh,
Another cantrip for absolutely no reason.
I remember what Kit Kats are getting next level.
What?
that?
Is it cool?
Aside from their Divine Ally, they're getting 2 different things that are both going to increase their move speed.
They're gonna be super
nice.
fast.
Oh yeah,
They're going to go so fast.
Oh yeah, you're also getting a ancestry feat next level because Ancestral Paragon.
That's one of them that I'm taking. Yeah.
Yeah. Next level, I get. What did I also start to get bonus movement because I get incredible movement.
Oh. Uh-oh. Path Builder
I could-
updated with the laws about voluntary flaws, so I'm not sure if we need to change that or not.
So in society play, your
I get
old
second level spells
characters.
next level.
Your old characters are still valid with the new boosts, but like 99% of the time, you're just better taking 2 free if you just needed completely different array than what your ancestry allows.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, I'm fine. I'll just leave. This doesn't really like when you fuck with the stuff anyway, so I'll just leave my voluntary flaws, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, literally the only thing it changes is if you're trying to play like a gnome strength fighter or something.
Right.
The question, I actually don't know because I'm definitely taking Ember's Eye so I can get dark vision.
I get signature spells.
Oh yeah, you get signature spells next level.
What the
Yeah.
fuck
Yes,
is a
because
signature
you're
spell?
getting your second level spell slots.
Yeah, so what signature spells does is
Oh,
for
I found
each spell level you have, you can designate one spell as a signature spell, and then you can automatically heighten it for free whenever you cast.
Where's the spell list?
Well, not for free. You can cast it using a higher level slot for free.
But you don't have to like relearn it or anything like that, which is something that like. So like for Amity, who's a prep caster, like if she wants to upcast something, she has to prepare it upcast ahead of time.
You don't have to know it at a higher level.
Yeah.
No, you know the spells you know, but you have to prepare it at the higher level. Whereas,
Sorry, I stopped paying attention.
Okay.
Because I found the second level spell list.
It's a good thing that I can do that because I get 3 spell slots and I only get to learn 2 spells. So Burning Hands is totally just getting heightened and put back in.
Yeah, it's useful.
Instant armor.
All right. I'm tired. I want to get something to eat, but thanks for playing, everybody.
Yep.
Hope y'all had fun. And
yeah, I had a great time.
Y'all take it easy.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go lay down.
That was good. We did
Peace.
some good shit.
Later.
Talk to y'all later.
Good night.
Thank y'all for joining us for today's night session of trauma bonding and stupid. Tomorrow I plan to go to the DMV. But it's also snowing really bad. So I may not. And instead stream more Dwarf Fortress. I'm definitely gonna be doing more Dwarf Fortress Wednesday evening. Almost for sure. And possibly Tuesday. Ish. We'll see. I'm obsessed with Dwarf Fortress now. This is my life. This is a Dwarf Fortress channel with occasional breaks for Pathfinder. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a mess. I'm on my 4th fortress. I had to restart 4 times. But this time it's working because I'm getting caravans and shit. I don't know why I'm obsessed with this game. I just am. Anyways, there's a cat screaming in the background and I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Glad to get you addicted. Yeah, I'm glad. Listen, for all the games you've gotten me that I've not liked at all, like Little Nightmares, which was just, that was bad. Or like the Pathfinder, whatever Kingdoms game I just wasn't a vibe. Hey, cat. Man, this one was a fucking hit. You got me fucking hooked. I'm literally at work half the time being like, I could be playing Dwarf Fortress right now. I should take my vacation days and just play Dwarf Fortress all day. I have like 20 hours of vacation left. Because I took a bunch of vacation so I could go see my dad in April. And I mean, part of it is because I need a break from work a little bit because there's some interpersonal drama with one of my coworkers. I could just move to the fucking camera. But why is the cat video? There we are. But I camera back to its usual position. I was just talking to y'all, assuming you could see me, but you couldn't. But I am doing what I want. I mean, yeah, but I'm also responsible, and they keep fucking borrowing my boss to work at. 4 people watching me just talk bitch about work. They keep borrowing my boss because our nearest sister store is just having so many staffing issues right now because It's a long story, but they only have 2 permanent employees now. And one of them's new, and the other one's would be fired if she could be gotten rid of without consequences. If they had any choice. She's a really bad employee. She does not show up half the time. But I mean, there's always something happening at work. And hey, and it's an excuse for my boss to come back because she didn't really have a choice in the matter. Exactly, I don't really know. It's not. I'm tired. Okay, long story short, I might, honest to God, just take a vacation day. Like, well, not February. That's fucking our biggest holiday. This is I work at an adult toy store. It's Valentine's Day. The first 2 weeks of February are a fucking blackout period for us. But like, maybe after Valentine's Day, I might take a vacation day. I don't know. Hey, baby, you're very pretty. Well, Valentine's Day makes sense. Yeah. No, it is. It's a Tuesday this week. This year, and honestly, it's gonna be the whole week's gonna be a mess because of it. Because when it's on a weekend, then you can just count on everything be focused on that weekend, right? But since it's on a Tuesday, that means we're gonna have the people who's doing it early, and they're doing the weekend before, which means the week before, like the 5th through the 11th, is gonna be a fucking mess. And then there's gonna be the people who are doing it the weekend after, and there's gonna be the people who do the day of. So those 2 weeks are gonna be even more of a fucking thing than usual, you know. We're gonna make so much fucking money, y'all. I get a little by commission, and we've been fucking acing our numbers. I'm sure this is all very interesting. Um, come for the memes, stay for the fucking bitching about work. Adulthood. A little. Yeah. All right. Anyways, one last image of the cat. For the road. Cat. Kitty. Also the cat. Also the cat. Yes, stay for the cat. Although you cannot see the cat during D&D night because Discord is a jealous bitch and will not buy Sebastian. I love how you know that I don't spell Sebastian's name the normal way, so you just sort of fucking guessed. It's a pretty good guess. It's also incredibly inaccurate, but it's a pretty good guess. I'll be real with you. I still can't believe I named him Sebastian. It does not seem accurate at all. Like, Sebastian's a fucking ridiculous ass human name. My bad. No, listen, I'm not blaming you. I like your spelling. It's definitely it's definitely the least accurate of spelling while still like being vaguely similar in pronunciation. And now I'm not allowed to have an arm because he's on it. So we're stuck here, I guess. Anyways, thank y'all for joining me at the little bit of chill session at the end. Tarnk, I'm glad you can make it, even if it was only for the very end. Tired of forgetting to spell. Boo. Bye. Yeah. Roll 20s, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Baby.